setting up some things.
Here somewhere.
Hello, everyone. We are upstairs. Come upstairs, everyone.
Yep.
I'll write a sign down there as well for you all.
Anybody else freaking out?
Yeah, because I'm loading.
Hello.
Alright, here we go.
Go.
Upstairs.
Huh? What? Where? Huh? What?
Upstairs. Up
I'm
here.
not loaded.
Okay, they'll stay out here for them.
Okay, I'm still. Oh, there, I'm loaded. Okay.
So we'll get in, add some other things as well while we're here. Hello, hello, everyone.
Hello!
Hello.
No.
So I'm gonna add in the sponsors and wait for some more people to come in and all that fun stuff. There we are. How you all doing today? Oh, hello, hello, everyone. Stream.
Freaking out, man.
Right.
No, this is gonna be a good
From
time.
work and I'm like, oh crap. I've been like, so freaking anxious today. I've been really
Why?
getting work.
Because you're so excited?
It's like I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. This is gonna be such a good time. This is wow. We already have almost 50 people. This is so fantastic. Like so much cool stuff. So much friendships are gonna be built out of this. I'm really, really excited.
This will grow and die.
But yeah, so
drama.
I need to give me just a second, everyone. I'll just say hey.
a goddamn reality TV show.
Totally. I look for it. There we go. Ooh, I need to say I'm online. All right.
You don't mind I'm gonna write on you.
Gina
don't
and
mind, I'm
Staccato
gonna
are
write
butting
on
heads
you.
on the lore. Like you could have like a epic announcer. Gina and Staccato are butting heads on the lore for their new game. Who will come up on top?
Yeah, who will be on top? Watch Neos and see.
Will the project make it to the deadline, or will it be a bust? Find out on Jam Out.
MMC International. Hello, Probable Prime. Woo. So let's get the camera set up. Yeah, we have a good old.
And if you stay tuned to the end
Welcome.
of the episode, a shocking secret will be revealed.
True.
That will blow you away.
Yes. Hold on just a second. Hello, everyone on stream. Welcome to the Metaverse Maker Competition. We'll be getting started shortly. I'm going to wait for more people to come in. I'm going to add behind me the sponsors. I think that they should get quite a bit of thanks. And then we'll get started on talking about rules and just getting excited about this whole thing. I'm pretty excited. I think everyone in here is feeling the same way. I mean, 50 people already participating that I know of. That's just what I know. I mean, what? Do we have like probably another 50? Another 20? Easily there's going to be another 10 more people. Probably a lot more, but I don't want to promise. And so, oh man, so many cool things are going to be made. So much fun is going to be had. Let's get sponsors. Sponsor list. Boop, boop, boop. I have it that I can speak out, but I think it's really important to have this listed out too. And the list is hanging out right inside my desktop.
Enter upstairs.
And so we are hanging out in the Neos Hub where the previous contest that had happened. This is the first MMC and sponsored by Creator Jam. You'll be there in spirit, Vegas. Totally understand. We'll have... Oh no! Innocent's having join problems again. I don't even understand. Oh no! That doesn't make any sense.
Be?
I know, poor Innocent.
Never happens.
It really doesn't.
If it recognizes it at all.
Up here, guys.
Except this time I have more than 10 FPS.
Howdy.
You don't
Hello. So everyone might want to get in flat avatars, because we're going to probably have a lot of people in here. And if you don't have one, if you see where the poster is, all around the corner, there is a flat avatar maker over that way.
It's hard to tell which way you're facing. You're back.
There we are.
You never know. That's amazing.
Lemon! Hello, hello.
Hello.
And gonna add in some... Oh, hey, Binid.
This is me. Yes.
Welcome.
It's...
Hello, Midra.
Hello,
Yes, please head back to pancake.
All right, let us grab... What is this thing?
Sponsors.
What is this thing right here? Oh, it's another Metaverse Maker competition thingy. Okay, that's cool. Whoop. Ah.
Bring on
September 1st, bros. Yo, what the...
Wawa?
Oh.
I know, it's time. The time is upon us. Okay.
This competition brought to you by Neos. Drink 100
Boink. Yay.
grams of sugar in every goddamn bite.
So let's see. Doobie-doobie-doobie.
Oh, then who knows?
It doesn't work.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Doesn't work for anyone.
6, 9, 10.
Let me try.
Okay, we should break it about 6. We'll break after anomalous, then that'll make it happier. Yep, and so basically I'm just putting this up there, and then we're going to get started on talking about things. I think, let's see, wait about another like 5 more minutes. How are you all doing on stream? How's your day been going?
Maybe I'm not close enough. I am on mic one of these days.
Here, we'll get...
Yeah, or just a better headset. You know, either or.
There we go.
How's everybody doing here?
Wow.
How's your day? Your all's day has been?
This is what the future's all about, dude.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, you just gotta be like super close.
There we are. Boop. Get the good old camera anchor out. There we are.
Listening to a different stream. Music started randomly playing. I was like, where's it coming from?
I got an idea.
There we go. That looks nice and happy.
Yeah. That's all good.
Giant.
Oh. Swag.
Merch? Question mark? Is that like
Swag?
the
Yes, sir.
physical merch? I never
I think so.
the last time I think about it.
Which thing?
That's not bad.
I'm gonna go
I like
take
that.
something.
One of the Neo swag.
Yeah, honorable mentions will be getting Neo swag.
No, no, you just get a random item out of the Neo swag public
Yeah, here you go. You're like, wow, thanks. That free. That was awesome. So free.
Awesome.
Cool.
And so we'll set up one more little. I think that it's important. Boop. Got that.
Oh, so you're using better hands.
And
I don't have to.
that's good to
I
hear.
don't have to pay.
Yum. I can't do the coffee. It makes me get all the jitters. I love being like amped with coffee, but
Default hands are
I get like
super
the-
unopt- like they're super high poly. You don't want to use
And then one more good thing is to just mention that they're sponsors. So people are like, names? What are names?
Wait, is that 50k?
Text, outline,
Or is that
and
for both? I can't remember. I think it's both.
fun fact, if you want to edit your text, you can click on a little blank box. Hey, Shorty. Ooh, is that a new Shorty avatar? I like this. Ooh, different Shorty.
Oh, you can do that?
What's that? You didn't know that either?
Wait.
Watch.
No?
Yep. Need to add that in like a quick tips, that's for sure.
Uh,
I know. There's so many little hidden gems inside
why
Neos.
do we
Just...
not know?
Here, you're welcome.
I'm a little bit mad and thankful. Oh, mostly thankful, but I'm a little bit mad too because I didn't know that was a thing for so long, and I've been like going into my inspector, editing it there. It's like,
Do you know about the double click on the gizmos where you click on it twice and then it resets their positioning, scale, and other stuff? Here, I'll duplicate this to
Positioning?
show. Here, I'll show you what I mean.
It resets.
Here,
scale,
watch.
For
So
example.
one more little educational thing, and then we got. I know, right? Gizmo tutorial. Yep. Thank you, Prime. This one I found out on my own, but I would suggest watching all Prime's tutorials. They are fantastic, and he has made a valuable contribution to the community.
Oh, it's in this Gizmo tutorial. I'm sorry, Problem. I'm
So
sorry.
click on that.
There you go. Perfect.
But you can, so you could resize this.
I really want to see on the ceiling fan.
Yoink.
I really
And
want
click
to
on
look
it
and see.
twice, and ta-da.
Oh shit. Well,
So let's reset the positioning on that, and then we'll be
I
good.
should definitely.
And I know I should that a bit.
I should definitely look around in Prime's channel sometime because I obviously am missing some stuff that could save me a lot of time.
Plug.
Free plug.
Okay, great. I think that we have a good amount.
Anyway.
Put my other one.
Oh man, I gotta turn on the fan in here.
Oh,
Ooh.
hello there.
Hello. Doop-a-doop-doop. Try.
Small. Oh, you're what? Did you get so small? You're on my.
Probably a good idea.
Wait.
Okay, everyone. I think it's getting about time.
Did you just attach yourself to my
Nice.
thing?
Uh-huh.
Awesome.
Okay, everyone. Let's see. No, we'll wait for a few more people. We're getting 18 people. We are upstairs, everyone, and if you aren't in Flatties, please do so.
You like my daughter?
So far, we have about 18 people in here without too much crazy lag or anything else. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, yay.
It's almost,
Nice. It'll be nice to use her.
like flat avatars are super optimal and probably should be used for large gatherings. Like, time. It works, people. It works.
Hey, I mean, for now, you gotta do what you gotta
You all
do.
look lovely.
Totally. Oh, yay. Oh, man. I'm so excited. Is everyone else excited? Is everyone else excited here? Yes. Like, we're gonna do this. Like,
I'm so excited. Like,
I think I'm about
damn.
I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it.
There's a little dust in my closet.
Okay. What am I missing? There's something I wanted to grab here for you all. That's alright.
Boop.
Okay. So, I will steal one of these for myself. So, everyone,
I'm being
I think we're about ready.
Ah.
We can climb. Oh my god.
And for those of you that
Let's get started.
haven't been here, weren't here hearing what I was talking about earlier, we probably almost already have, well, I don't probably, we have around 50 participants already. The previous competition, which was sponsored directly by Neos, called the Neos Content Contest. Yes.
Creator contest?
No, I think it was it. I think it was the Neos Content Contest. Maybe Creator Contest. Crap.
Creator contest.
Creator Content Contest. NCC for short. Yes. They had, I think, about 30 entries max, and the population of Neos was about like 30 concurrent users anytime. Now we're getting up to 100. There's a whole wing of Neos East Japan. There was not even avatar anchors, dynamic bones, all kinds of other new UI. I think garbage collection just had happened. So we have a lot of new things have occurred since then, which is super duper exciting and means that we have a lot of options to build stuff that never could have been built during that competition. Some fun things that came out of that competition were where the let me just destroy these out of my arms. Oop, there. So some fun things that came out of the competition are blueprints, the Build-A-Yin, if you know that world, and there's some other like goodies that you'll see around that you're like, oh, that came from there. One of the reasons why 165 concurrent recently, that's nuts. Wow. Yeah, but one of the things that made the NCC very, very, very wonderful was I made a new friend. Like Leon, we became friends because of it, and we had something to show for, which was super awesome. Like, I mean, I knew Leon beforehand, but like we became good friends, and like it's fun to be able to have a shared experience and have something to show for it. And that's what Creator Jams are about. And so having a competition like this just is hopefully going to try and bring in the air the same thing that the NCC did. So the MMC hopefully will be bigger, better, and we'll all just have this fun camaraderie where we're like, it's a little bit competitive. Like I'm still gonna kick your butt. You're like, I'm gonna still win this, but but at the same time you're gonna have fun, you know.
You're gonna be beaten, but you also have fun.
You shall be defeated, but I love you.
I will destroy your entire career, but I love you.
Totally. And we have, oh yeah, the Galaxy Planet World, or the, oh man, I'm going to be so poor for words. I apologize on stream already. Yeah, I know I should be axis aligning. But first, before I do anything, I need to thank the sponsors that helped make this happen. And so I'm going to fly up. And so I'm going to look at this directly. The sponsors right here.
Like read out the Patreons and videos.
Totally, but I mean, this is super important. Like, this is why we have $2,000 in NCR.
I'm not saying it isn't. Yes. I'm just saying.
Oh, totally. And no. So, first of all, Solarax, who is Neos, they were generous enough to donate CDFT and NCR, as well as Neo Swag. Same with VRSys, donating NCR, and Circuitry, Jason Moore, me, Anomalous, Earthmark, Probable Prime, Orange, a Monsoon of Babies, and this is all just sponsored by Creator Jam. So, thank you all. If it wasn't for you all, we wouldn't be able to have so many good prizes. And I think next time we have this NCC, it's going to be even better. I said NCC! I mean MMC. Oh, so many abbreviations. I knew I'd do that. So, yeah. By the way, having a person that runs camera is key for this kind of stuff. Whew.
You want me to do it for you?
That's okay.
Okay.
Loving the avatar
Cameraman Turk.
Thanks. Okay. So,
rescue.
today what we'll be doing mainly is we're just kind of here to, like, people can kind of talk with each other, say like, hey, do you have a partner? This is what I might be doing. If you want to even talk about it, which is fine if you don't. And then also we'll be going over the rules again. Absolutely. If you want to sponsor, yes. I'll up the prize pool. If people want to still sponsor, I mean, I didn't want to say so, but yeah, I'll up the prize pool. I mean, I think that's fine.
Why not?
Yeah, yeah. And if it's crazy amount of sponsorship, just extra, maybe I'll figure out some kind of special thing in addition, like a special category or some other thing. But I didn't want to do that too close to the competition because I didn't want to cause confusion. Someone's like, hey, what's this? But if people still want to sponsor, please do. Okay. But you don't have to. But we'll be able to answer questions that you all have here and on stream. I'm sure there's lots of little nuances, and that's okay. But today's the day. Now we can start, which is really exciting. So I guess I should kind of go over some of the good stuff. Let's just make this grabbable. Or I'll dupe one out from my inventory. And if you want to look at the competition rules inside Neos, you can go to the Creator Jam public folder. There's one around the corner that you can grab. And under the MMC 2020,
I've yet to do that.
You can pull out a poster, which also, shameless plug, we are selling posters on Redbubble, so you can actually have your own printed, or a mug, or a t-shirt, or all kinds of random nonsense. Yay, capitalism. And so, yeah. Now, this is just the basic rules. And usually I just have this kind of like as a guide to kind of read through, just in case I forget something. But mainly, there's a $2,000 prize pool, and that's broken down into 3 categories so they get split up. Then we also have 30,000 CDFT, which in a way is kind of like NCR. It gets converted into NCR over time. So whenever it's converted, it turns into NCR. And
like stocks. Very confusing.
Yeah, but that's okay. There's lots of information on that, and I can help explain more. Probably not here on stream because it's like it would take a while.
Is there gonna be inflation?
Economics.
It's a deflationary because as it becomes large, because there's a limited supply, it grows in value. So it's a lot like company stock in a way. Not completely, but in a way. Stonks. Totally, we need some stonks. And then we also have Neos badges, and as you can see, Leon has one, I do. There's going to be official badges for them in MMC. So every one of you all that participate are getting one. So then you can kind of like flex. They're like, what the hell's that badge? And you're like,
I made this box. Now give me this badge.
I made this cube. You could submit a cube world. Please don't, but if you do. Or it could be an unsuspecting cube. You're like, what is this cube? And then it jumps you into another world. And you're like, I was transported. That's pretty cool.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, but where the fuck am I?
Yeah, you transport a world of cubes, and you're like, you jerk. And then there'll also be digital trophies.
To a block world.
And so there'll be trophies given out for each category, first, second, and third in each respective category. And then for all the honorable mentions, there'll be Neo swag. And then the categories. I think this is really important to kind of stress on and explain a little bit, and then also kind of explain how to submit things, just in case there's any confusion. So there's 3 major categories. You have worlds, avatars, and then pretty much the best way to describe it would be other. But we're not going to have a best of other category. Yeah, best of miscellaneous. So it's gadgets, tools, plus. And that plus just means, oh, cool, it could be a music video. It could be someone showing off how the dancing capabilities in Neos with some kind of really interesting dance-off or some kind of narrative tale that's told through VR. Maybe you make a movie only using the Neos cameras and filming on-site here. Maybe it's showing off, maybe you're a lighting designer and you're showing off your lighting skills. There's a lot of ways to do things in Neos that aren't gadgets, tools, and other stuff, like that can really show off your skills in a way that people might not think of using Neos. And those are the 3 main categories. There'll be first, second place in each one of those. Yes, Staccato, what's up?
Question: Can a submission equal? Can a submission have 2 categories? Like you create a big world, but you also create avatars to inhabit it.
That's a good question. Because I think that it'd be best to put it into one category, but if you did put it into 2 categories, it would be probably... that's rough, because you might want to... I would suggest if you built custom avatars that are awesome... I feel just a meme just crushed through my head. I'm sorry, everyone. Too much a visual person. So if you make your own custom avatar, it's awesome for the world, and the world itself is really wonderful. You could submit the world because it's about a world environment, but if you think the avatar can stand on its own grounds, you might want to submit that as a separate entry too. And you can have multiple entries. And there's no cap on that, but please don't just like publish 20 entries of a cube. That will not look good for the judges. I'm looking at you, Mean. I'm looking at you, Mean.
The cube part, then.
Oh no! Yes. Oh, the saga continues.
Cube.
What is the difference in size, though?
Cube-chan, no.
No. But that's a good question. And there'll be a lot of other things that are issues that'll come up like that, and feel free to ask questions on the MMC 2020 forum in either the Creator Jam Discord group or on the Neos Discord group channel, or you can DM me directly. And some of these questions will actually be very hyper specific, and I'm completely happy to let people know. And so, as far as judging, the judges will be announced. The judges are yours truly, Fruxius, and Outsider. And we might have a couple celebrity judges. We'll see if I can pull that off. We'll see. John Doe 1 and 2. John Smith.
John Stamos.
Yep, Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage has not sponsored this jam.
He's the wrong guy.
Actually, that would be pretty awesome to have Nicolas Cage. Except he would be a wild card. Okay.
I would not be
We should
surprised.
totally do a concert at some point.
Okay, everyone.
Oh god,
Damn it. God.
So let's go through some of these other rules, everyone. So if everyone will quiet down, please. We'll kind of go through the rest of these, and then we'll kind of just. So if you have questions, just like raise your hand. Like I guess like school stuff, and I might stop in between. So today's the beginning day. Woo! Woo! Yes! Yes! Woo! Woo!
Sleepless nights, here we come.
My eyebrows are so bad. And
Coffee.
and so yeah, totally.
What is sleep?
Mountain Dew.
Now don't ruin your health for this competition. It's meant to be fun. Probable Prime has made a wonderful video.
Already ruined.
Well, don't ruin it more.
We'll god darn do it. We're Americans.
Okay. So
American.
now you need to publish the world. You don't have to actually. You don't actually have to put your name on the participant list. That's for finding people in groups. There's a participant list on the MMC 2020 Discord link that has a link to a Google Doc that you can just type in your name, your skills, and what you're looking for, and what you're looking to do if you want to publish that part. You're definitely welcome to do that, but you don't have to. It's not required. The only thing required to participate in this is to publish a world with your entry in it. Publish your world with your entry in it. Make sure it says MMC on it. If it doesn't say MMC, we won't know, and we won't be able to search it. And also the category you want it to be placed in, right, in like Avatar or Gadget Tools or Gadget Tools Plus, something like that, so I know what that is. And also or worlds. So you have one of those three things. You can put that in the entire title, or you can put that in the metadata itself. And there'll be a tutorial video kind of showing that. And that's all you need to do. If you have a group, though, you want to make sure to, if you want to have like a prize breakdown that's different than like equal or something else like that, you got to let me know beforehand. And I don't think that's going to be something that's a big deal, but just to let you all know if that's something that's a big part of it. They do need to be, all the submissions need to be given to or submitted by October 1st, which is about the same time as today. Like it's 2:00 Eastern Standard Time for me, but whatever time it is for you. So basically,
You're saying we have a month?
Yep, you have a month. You have a month to create things. A month, which is a lot, and it isn't. It's both. It's a whole lot, and it's also scary because it isn't as much. No, good question.
About it and start on the 28th.
If someone crushes it on the 28th, good on them. So the MMC is not case sensitive. You can have it lowercase and capitals. Either way is fine. I'm totally cool with that. As long as I can find it, that's the important thing. If you put MCC, that's bad news. Which I could do that. But double check it, triple check it.
The world orb in your face. Don't worry.
But make sure it has the tag, and then that's cool. You're like, here, take it, eat it. No.
Take it. Oh man.
So I guess we should talk about like the prize breakdown because I mean that's a big part of this besides the fun, right? So the prize breakdown is first place winners get 4,000 NCR, which is $400 US dollar right now at least. It could be more by the time the end of the month. And then they receive 5,000 CDFT, and they receive a diamond trophy that is with the MMC sponsored and very specific, and it's unique to you. And then also a unique name badge. And if you look at Probable Prime's name badge or Bombit Man's and a couple others, they'll have a special name badge that has a different coloring and a little bit. I think it's a little bit different design too. Second place winners, but I could be wrong on that part. That is a different design. And then they also receive. Second place will receive 2,000 NCR, which equivalent is $200 USD, 3,000 CDFT, and they'll get a gold trophy and then also unique name badge. And then this, you're gonna be like, what the hell as far as numbering? But it just broke down this way because of the amount of categories. Third place winners receive 670 NCR, which is about $67, and that's 2,000 CDFT, and also a silver trophy and a unique custom name badge. Honorable mentions are going to receive Neo swag, which are like T-shirts, mugs, stickers, stuff like that. And thanks to SolarAx being kind enough to allow us. And then everyone gets a custom name badge. So everyone gets something to kind of show off that you did this. And even more importantly, you have a world that's part of an event that is a one-time thing in Neos. So when we're all old-timers here, and like Neos has been around 10 years, like, I remember when I was in that first competition, and you're able to like explore those old worlds, and people are like, that's pretty cool for the time. Now I can feel things, and I can smell. That's nice. That's quaint.
Now I can feel things. Woo.
For real. Man, we're going to have a good time. You all are already in the right derpy spirit. I love this. So I guess we should get down to the rules. Luckily, they're not too harsh. Now, the spirit of the competition, or the championship, or the MMC, it's nicknamed the championship. That's like its secret name.
Get it? Damn.
Code name champion.
The crowned champion. And mainly the spirit of the jam, or the spirit of the MMC is to have fun, to keep it open source ideally, that's like a consideration, but to just have fun and build things collaboratively, and just not to try and like bend the rules where you're like, man, I want to do this, to try and like get in the spirit of creating. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to build everything from the ground up. Certainly not. You can use other assets and stuff like that. But the spirit of it is just to like have fun and build. And so we're going to be starting on the start date, obviously. But multiple entries are allowed, as I was telling you before. Teams are allowed. And what's even more special is you can be on multiple teams. So if you're like coder extraordinaire, or like artists, or whatever, writer or anything, you could say, hey, this person needs someone. I can be on that. And so you might have more chances to win because you're part of multiple teams. But make sure, one of the things I cannot stress enough, credit everyone, credit everything. I love what Probable Prime said. He said, like, if your grandma made cookies for you, put her in the credits. Do it. Yeah. Please do. Please do. Grandmas need love.
I'm gonna do that now. Cookies by grandma.
Man, gotta share.
And by my web browser.
So, also, submissions have to be in the form of a world orb. So if you make something that's an object, like let's say you're a really great modeler and you have assets that you want to share, you can put those in a world. Make sure you credit it, and put that under gadgets others plus, because then you'd be showing off modeling and things like that. And then as far as like avatars need to be wearable. If it's some kind of special thing that you have much more restrictions that you want it to be limited, you could take a video of your avatar in action and then just have it in a lockdown world. And we'll talk more about like permission systems and stuff, and having worlds locked down, like if you purchase assets and whatnot. But that's moving into much more fine-tuned type of questions. So sponsors can participate. So anyone that's on the sponsor list can participate, except for me, because I'm a judge also. But judges can't. All submissions, I already said that. Make sure you tag the world with MMC, like I said before. It can be lowercase, uppercase, both works. And we already talked about the categories. There. Everyone, make sure to be in flatties if you're not already. Make sure you're in flat avatars, please. If you need to get a flat avatar, over behind the poster across from me, there is an avatar maker that can be flat. Thank you. Okay. And then, so credits have to be in the world. You need to have credits in the world. If there's no credits, that'll disqualify you because we don't know who made it. Now, if it's one person that made it, just say that you made it. Like, that's okay. And then you can't edit it after the submission. So make sure you have everything there for the submission. And then let's see. Credits and assets. Now, assets are the big, like, what do I need to do here? So you can use assets from like Sketchfab and other stuff like that. Just in general, if you're going to use an entire world type thing, it becomes a little bit hazy. The main spirit of this is to try not to have something that someone's made before that's like 90% done, and then you just do the 10%, and someone sees a world and they're like, holy crap, you did that in a month. And you're like, well, I did 10% of it in a month. It would have to be judged on that kind of 10%, and so that gets a bit hazy. So having crediting helps with understanding that and other issues. But you can use assets to furnish a world and things like that. But TurboSquid and CG Trader are notoriously crappy with their licensing, as far as in a situation where it's in a metaverse like this. TurboSquid especially so. CG Trader, if you were to purchase items, you have to have lockdown worlds and other stuff. In general, I would suggest avoiding it. If you have specific questions, we can talk about it. Then the one thing I really, really want to emphasize from the assets category is don't use unauthorized copyright material. That'll just, I mean, we all love Pokemon we all love Pokemon as much as the next person, but in other weirdo stuff, well, that's not so weirdo, but we just can't use it, unfortunately.
I feel like you're calling out a certain individual here.
I'm not calling out anyone. No.
Certain or majority.
Yeah, too long didn't read licenses. And licenses, the good licenses to look at are CC and buy licenses. Those give you a lot of freedom commercially, because you will be winning from this, and so that does count as some kind of commercial type of use. And make sure to credit the people that you've used their stuff. That's a great way to thank people for spending their time building stuff. Winners, we already talked about kind of this prize breakdown. And then these are considerations. I just kind of want to talk about the considerations. These are not rules. This is just stuff that keep in mind that are things that the judges will be thinking about that kind of give you an extra boost as far as like judging. And that is, if they're original, like if someone built some kind of crazy world that all was out of their head, just everything from scratch, like it's almost like grandma making everything from scratch. You're like, holy crap, grandma. This is sponsored by Grannies. But that will be definitely something that's noted. If it's open source, so you're sharing the stuff that you made, because I think that's in the spirit of creator jams in general, and that's why that's a positive consideration. And then also, if the assets are public domain and Creative Commons attribution. But that doesn't necessarily mean they have to be. There's ways around that if you have to. But once again, too long didn't read licenses. Voting. Now this is something special. We are going to have, instead of it's just like this us all-powerful judges saying you are the winners. Everyone else, goodbye, be gone. We're actually going to have audience voting, and they count for 49%. So if you're a registered Neos user, you're going to be able to vote, and we'll have that worked out. So when we get to the voting time period. And then there'll be
participants can't vote.
Participants can vote. Absolutely, they're a Neos user. Well, I mean, still, even so, like you can vote for yourself. Your team could vote for yourselves, I guess. But still, if there's like 200 Neos users,
large team.
Yeah, have a team of 500. Oh no. Yeah, I vote for myself. Yes.
We won, but at what cost?
And now we have to split it among the team. Why? Everyone gets 0.5 cents.
Hey. 5 cents is 5 cents.
Remember when got that
Yes.
winning badge?
Single cube.
It straight up participated.
And then the final thing really is some things that just for a second, and then we're pretty much done with questions. You're good. So people will be judged on creativity, skill, uniqueness, usefulness, and other types of qualities. So yeah, that's about it as far as rules. Does anyone have questions? That was a heck of a lot of stuff just to like throw at you. Does anyone have any general questions, any concerns?
What if is there like like thing, like if someone submits their world, like with assets in it, like for the MMC in the middle of the month, and you were to use that for your submission, how does that work?
Oh man, that would be kind of like, I would say like
That's spicy.
That's like pretty nasty town. Like you're like, oh, it would be kind of like Bean's Awesome World, and you're like, oh man, Bean's Awesome World's fantastic, and you're like, let's make Medra's not Bean's Fantastic World with just like all of your assets and a couple things, you know?
True. Like Bean's strike true and
It would be different.
What if I take your cube and put it in my world and say it's
No, don't take my cube.
my cube?
Well, I think the spirit of the competition, people will be pretty cool with everything.
Your cube and double it, you know,
Maybe
Oh no.
use
Oh,
other
no.
people's submissions for your submission. No.
I think it's pretty much a given. I think that if we run into any type of craziness, I think that it's going to be kind of obvious. We're like, what are you doing? Like, why would you do that? Like, it would be almost like people like saying, really? You did that? And it would be almost like laughable. So hopefully not. We won't see kind of craziness like that. By maybe year number 2 or 5 or something like of the MMC, we might see some things. Yeah, we might see some stuff that you're like, what are they thinking? You know, but right now, one thing I love about Neos is the community itself is really, really positive. They're really helpful, and they love to create. And so,
I vote for the single cube in the world.
Yep.
That's one vote extra.
If cube submissions get at least a vote, I'm gonna be upset.
So, does anyone else have any other questions, though?
You're obligated to do it now.
Actually,
Yeah.
I do just have a question. Like the reason
Of
why
course.
I asked about the whole Avatar thing is just because the project that I'll be working with on, we're basically building a world and a gadget to work with that world, and that's why I asked about the categories thing. Would that count as?
Absolutely. If you're building some kind of crazy custom tool that you think on its own is just fantastic, and it would be something that people could use that are in spite of the world, please submit that as separately. I mean, that's what's cool about this, is that all kinds of stuff will be built that'll be able to be reused afterwards. That's another thing to show for, is that we have all this really cool content that everyone's like, oh, we've always wanted X game, or something that's a narrative experience, or something that's like the ultimate meme social environment, or like some kind of tool. Like, I mean,
But like, if the tool is like specifically built just for this world, maybe people could learn from it. But it's just for that world. To be honest, would that make it still a world category or a double category?
If it's just specific for that, I would say that's a very specific question, by the way, which is cool. It's totally cool. That I would say that's much more world-based, because the tool itself is not something that's more universal. Like a gadget or tool, in my estimation, this doesn't mean it's completely like this, because it can be different. Like gadgets and tools usually are something that you'd use outside of just a one-time use.
Okay, all right then.
Usually. But people can prove me wrong. That's why I try and like make it tell you with a caveat that there's things that people are going to do that I'm going to say, I didn't think about that. And that's really exciting to be surprised like this. I hope to see a lot of cool stuff. So
I
yeah.
actually have like a more of a technical question.
Yeah, please
Say
do.
if something updates during the middle of this and breaks everybody's.
Oh,
projects.
man, if that happens like day before, if there's some kind of crazy like act of nature, essentially like act of Fruch's nature or act of Neos nature that like just crushes things, we'll adapt to it. The goal is to make this pretty lighthearted, and if something happens that's something that we need to work out.
Break.
True, very true. Oh no.
Very true. Basically, all I was saying, if shit hits the fan, just deal with it.
No. If something goes wrong, that we're going to adapt to it, and we'll be kind about it, and it'll be something that everyone will be happy with. It's not going to be like, let's say it's September 30th, and like Neos breaks, which probably is not going to happen. But let's say there's something that would be like that could break a lot of people's worlds, and they spent all month like just not sleeping. Please don't do that. But let's say that happened, and you're just like, no. We would figure out something. We might have to
sleeping within that month.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, Bean.
You work so
Sorry.
Time traveling would be quite the entry,
The big
wouldn't
thing,
it?
Yeah,
the big
but
thing that I think that can happen with is the new
We'll be
variable
fair.
I
system.
mean, I guess
Yeah,
that'll be
but-
then just multiple submissions.
but that's also a good question. Can contain multiple worlds linked inside of it. I would suggest making them. It can contain multiple worlds if you're doing something special. But I would suggest if you have a submission that's that has the MMC link tag on it, I would suggest having each one published separately. That way, when someone's doing a world search, they can see them all. That way, I mean, you can have it as almost like a hub world for your worlds, which is totally fine. But you might want to make it so people can really enjoy finding them in a search. But it's up to you. That would be fine too. But make sure that I can understand them. So good vibes. That's a good question.
Hub world for all the cube worlds.
And that one, I would suggest. I would suggest good vibes to make them separate and have the MSC to back up just in case, because I could foresee someone following that rule but end up having their world orbs in some kind of hidden place, and next thing you know, I don't see it, and then they're upset about it. So to really offset any problems, I would suggest publishing them separately, but also you can have a hub world one too. That's okay.
Yeah. Medra, I have a question.
Sure.
Will the actual player capacity of a world also be considered? Like, if, say, we build a very dense single-player experience, will that have an effect on the judging?
Oh, you're saying like a single-player versus a multiplayer experience? No,
Yeah,
I think...
The reason we can't actually host the world as a multiplayer experience because of some mechanic we use would be laggy to other users. But it's perfectly functional on its own if you are the host.
That's a good question. I think that when you're building it, one of the things to consider, this is just like a general world building consideration, not saying that this is a rule, okay, is keep optimization in mind, because someday Neos will be able to hold more and more users. And you don't have to limit yourself to making it only a one-person experience, but
it's technicality more than anything. We're playing with AI, basically.
Oh, okay,
And
well...
AI is notorious if you are not the host.
Okay. Yeah, it can be a single player experience. That's not going to... A single player experience is not going to hurt your entry. Leon and I's entry last time was a single player experience. And the idea was it would be a narrative theatrical thing. That you would go through it and so that's completely fine. Not all worlds are meant to be social worlds or large worlds. Some of the best experiences I've had have been very single player, and this is just in VR in general, not Neos specific, have been single player and very mindful. I really love Quinero. Quinero is a really fantastic little tiny experience that's free and deals with like a mystery narrative that you have to follow by rewinding and fast forwarding time. And I'm going to also post ideas probably on Twitter and Discord and resources, so you all have places to pull from if you're feeling kind of rusty on ideas and things like that. Not that you need to lift anything from there, but personally I gain a lot of inspiration from other artists. That's how I it's almost like a type of mind fuel. Like you eat some of this art and you're like, oh, I'm really refreshed, I think I'm ready. And so yeah, what's up, Unreal?
Oh, nothing, don't worry.
Oh, I thought you had a question. Anyone else have any questions? These are great questions, by the way.
How about not safe for work submissions?
The good edge of everything. Oh man, you got me right on that edge. Maybe for another jam, maybe from a different type of jam someday. Maybe like a KY jam or jelly, but not for this one. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, we're gonna probably keep it definitely.
Not safe for work.
It's probably
It needs to be a public world at the moment.
Yeah, public worlds.
Because Neos doesn't allow that.
Correct. But if there's ever some kind of more adult type of Neos, maybe there will be a type of an adult competition, and that will be wow. Those submissions will be different, and that'll really emphasize the word submission sometimes too.
I think you'd have to have a different amount of judges too for that.
Yeah.
Medra, you're bad and should feel
First
bad.
place gets 60.
What's that?
No.
Nice.
So yeah. Any other questions? These are all great questions.
Well, it had to be asked, and
No, I'm glad you asked it. I think that's important. No, it totally had to be. Next thing you know, there's like lots of lewd, and I'm like, oops. I maybe I should put that in the rules, like no lewd, no
I
lewd.
mean, it's just obviously like the Neos TOS, right?
Yeah, I guess that's
You
the
can't have a public
You're
world,
right. So I guess it
contain that.
Yeah, that's totally correct. Like it is part of the TOS. So I guess I don't really. It's like a given in that way. Fair enough.
It never hurts to be explicit with that kind of
True. I love all of us using phrasing. Totally. Absolutely. Okay, well, a couple things we can do, if you're all interested, is I think we should get a group shot with like just the people that are here for it. And also, this is, I saved this world as a separate thing, and one of the reasons we were using it is this is where NCC was originally held. And so I figured it would be a nice homage to the previous competition that Neos hosted. And so behind you is a photo booth, and you can take a picture of yourself in that, and you're welcome to get into full body for this. And you can post like maybe saying what your entry is or have some kind of like little fun quote and place it in here somewhere. So feel free to do that. You don't have to.
The acid dropping musician.
And also let's get a group shot. I'm sure we're going to cripple ourselves in the world quite nastily. Like, if we want to get in full body, I guess we can get a group shot. We can get a group shot with flatties, and then maybe later we'll do otherwise.
We'll get that one frame.
Yeah, that.
Someone's microphone is having issues.
So let's. If everyone would.
Are we all lining up?
Yep, we're gonna all getting a good old.
We'll get one picture of all of us fighting each other.
Fighting each other.
So I'm gonna get a good shot.
Everyone's throwing hands at each other.
Let's see if we can do this in a way that looks good. Give me a second. I'm gonna get out the Neos camera on this one. I think it's smarter for me on that. It's going to take me a few minutes because I'm one of the worst picture takers in Neos. And so I'll have to apologize in advance. This is... You're like 3 hours later, you're like, really? Yoink!
Yeah, it is.
Oh, no, wait, you guys can spread out. There's lots of room. No. There's a lot of room.
The fast frame so that way we can see where see.
I'm going to.
Yeah, there we go. Now we can see where we can be.
And also we have this so we can see. This will help.
Sounds like it's recorded on an Android phone, bro.
Let's make this. We're gonna make this a big boy. Let's get the timer going.
I was gonna say you should probably bring the camera in a little bit more just to focus.
You can do the FOV.
Oh, I don't want to get too. That's right. You guys can spread out a little bit more.
I thought we were doing one with.
It's like 4 pixels for me.
I'm doing flatheads first.
Yeah, I think it's 5 pixels for me, something like that.
Flatheads, then we turn on the lag fest. Oh, my bad.
No worries. Oh man, I had this right angle.
I'm looking forward to the lag fest.
Yeah, on stream everyone gets to watch.
No, I misunderstood.
That's okay.
Blind.
Yeah, we'll do flatties first. Totally cool. Thank you for being patient, everyone, as I take 3 years. Okay, there we are. Yeah. Oh, the competition's over. Thank you, everyone, for participating. All right. I'm running in. Woo! Is everyone ready?
The bomb.
Woo! Someone sent us the bomb. Make your time. We'll do another one because why not have a couple shots just in case he's. Yeah, is my mic pretty bad? I know someone's mic's pretty crunchy. These are 4K, so one more, everybody.
Let's all be able to see the picture first.
One more.
Isn't it gonna be posted in the screenshot?
Oh yeah, it is.
Maybe you should do it like this instead of all grabbing the picture.
Alright, we got one.
And then yeah, I'll post it on the. I'll put it on the Discord. No worries. All right, and we'll do one more shot, and then we'll do full bodies.
Okay.
You ready? Man, we're gonna.
Back. 1 second.
You're awesome.
I know you're excited.
Is CT gonna defuse or no?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Now everyone can load in the normal avatars all
Okay.
at once.
Now,
But,
Now, this is when we cry for a little bit, and then we'll go back to flatties after this.
Let's watch the frame rate.
What's up?
Yep. Oh man, all my frames. Help. Actually, it feels okay right now, but.
I'm still going at 20 frames per second.
There we go.
I'm doing it.
My frams.
I'm getting 10 frames. Oh wait, it's moving
I'm
up.
setting up like 5.
Let me know when everyone's there. Everyone there? Get into a good shot.
Yeah, right.
My track is.
I promise, it was all for a joke.
Ooh. Quickly.
Okay.
Is everyone there?
So you're perfect time.
About 5 frames. 6, 7 frames.
Oh no! We'll get it. Is everyone ready? Everyone ready? Get in the shot. Get in the shot. There we are. Oh hey Dante. There we go.
Yeah, I'll just stay flighty, I guess.
I didn't do my smile blend shape.
Taking so long.
There we are. Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. All right.
13 frames, and I'm at the lowest resolution.
Okay. Flatty time, and then we're gonna explore some NCC worlds.
It's okay, just be patient.
Hey, I blink.
Right.
Try turning down your RAM on the fly if it helps.
Okay. There we
Everyone to fly avatars.
In the settings.
Yeah, do like 60% if you're at 100 all this time.
I like cocaine.
Okay.
To explain this,
And
why we
goodbye.
have this is that there was a going away party and you can see the person's like, there's a leave a picture of me. I'm like, wait a minute. I have a picture.
And I'll be putting these in the Crater Jam share folder too. So we'll put these in there right now, and you all can grab them from there as well. Okay, everyone.
I can't allow that.
If everyone will get back into flatties, and while you're waiting for things, if you want, you're welcome to go to the cutout, and if you want to add a cutout of yourself in full body, maybe saying something, you can kind of place it throughout this world for fun, and I'll get us ready for exploring some different worlds.
Damn it, Dante, I want the pill.
Where's the cutout generator?
It is behind the other side of the poster.
I think it's
Up when I got here, I was at first just like, okay, what is this?
No, that's the heads and hands one, not the full body one.
No, it's right around the corner. It's right here. Where'd it go? What the heck? It was right here. Did someone delete this?
Sabotaging.
That's
sabotaging.
that was right. That's very interesting. It was right here. Okay. Well,
Is this it? Wait.
There's one back there.
No.
Someone altered the future and
Yeah,
isn't.
that's okay. Let me change into my avatar that actually has its stuff. That's not.
Oh, Veer's here.
Well, it's not that important. But I'll add one.
I don't feel like
So
this is where I reside.
everyone will get in the flatties. And
Did you respawn the camera thing?
no, I'm getting it right now.
Okay.
Didn't
I actually, I think I can do this actually.
I'm gonna make a box.
That's very interesting. Excuse me.
Cool.
Did I stutter?
Make sure to get into flat avatars, and then you can change into a regular avatar when we just get into the.
Just really offended.
Just want to take like see it.
Okay, well I'll just add this in again.
Hello.
Give me a second. This is going to be mostly painless. And then what we'll do is.
Like my legs are like broken.
Thank you for being patient, everyone. This was here before, not anymore. Got to get out my stuff.
Everyone's names are like the soundboard is right, but the names are backwards.
That works.
Like the names, everyone's names are backwards.
I just turned it around. I didn't do what I think you did.
But you know, yeah, because of when Metro.
Turn around.
Oh yeah. It's because of where Metro was. Where's Metro? It sounded like where's Metro?
I'm hiding right now.
Yeah, isn't Metro like behind people or something?
She's up in the air.
Yeah, I did a bad job with the photo on that.
Yes.
I missed you.
It's because of a flat avatar for some reason. It's because of they're pointing towards wearing it.
There we are.
No.
That's a cool camera.
Dang it, I'm trying to get the
All right, there we are.
There goes that.
Here we go. 3 hours later, you're like, cool party watching you do this. Got it. There we are. Technical difficulties. And then we're going to explore stuff anyway soon.
I think that's.
And we'll just leave it here. There you are. There we go. Does anyone have any questions on stream? So feel free to take a picture of yourself. If it glitches out a little bit, let me know. And while you're doing that, I'm gonna go open up an NCC world, and we're gonna explore what people have made in the past.
Bye. Here, I just want to ask,
Yes.
did my application go through?
You want me to take a picture?
Application?
I have not actually gotten a chance to review it with the team. There's stuff going on that didn't allow the meeting to happen. So I gotta talk with everyone else.
Oh my god.
But thank you all for coming out. We're still doing stuff.
Trying to see if that detects. If not, it might not.
You are a box.
Okay, I'm good. I am indeed.
It's basically kind of like that.
And actually get this,
You actually have to hold it in front of you.
It's gonna be
Like
fun.
in your hand.
No, you got your internet ready? Can that work for me again? And
All right.
I hate that ruin your fun, but
No, you're good. I'm actually trying to do this purpose so I can get somebody's actual thing in here. That's why.
So who has the best internets here? Because I can host it, but it's certainly
Excellent. Actually,
Oh wait, isn't this hosted by the Creator Jam?
this is, but the NCCs won't be.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
And so
I don't think I do.
Oh god.
let's start off with a couple things.
Here you go.
Guys need to show up.
The box will happen.
Exactly, bro.
for the
Is there a way from the world menu, the new world menu? I've just not completely used to the world, to get an orb from it.
You have to select on the world after selecting that like little
Oh, I see it. I see it.
At the top of the blue thing.
I see it.
This is what you do with it. What else
you
are you
should
supposed
feel
to do?
ashamed of yourself.
All right.
At least do it.
So first, we're going to start off with just checking out
At least do a deep
and
one. Go deep
the
with
watch.
Okay.
And so, be jumping into who has the best internets here.
There you go. Oh my
No.
gosh, that is.
Are we gonna?
Not me. Probably not.
Perfect.
I can be that guy. Hi, that guy.
Yes.
Hey.
So I'll start the
Be that
session,
guy.
and then
No. No pen.
Don't judge me. Don't say something about my lifestyle.
So it'll take a little bit minute for it to load in.
Your lifestyle is illegal.
If is the camera working? Because sometimes sometimes the queue gets filled. Okay, good. Good. It's gonna take a minute to load.
Which means we're gonna die.
True only.
I just want to. I'll get through with this. That's a wine of mine too.
So we're getting into ghost lights, stopwatch. So this would be considered like the gadget category. They didn't have any categories on the NCC.
Acceptable.
There we are. Okay, everyone. Interesting. Let's make sure the session is open to everyone. Interesting. Yeah. So we're just waiting for other people to come in. I'll see.
It's Veer.
So everyone, I'm in the Stopwatch NCC. Feel free to come in and visit to check it out. See, kind of. We're gonna look through different entries. Make sure to probably stay in flatties because we have 26 people in here. Whew.
Damn.
Got it. It's mother ball.
Touch me.
Put this.
No.
This over here.
Why not?
Because that's gay.
There we are. Everyone hatching in here. That's for sure. That's okay. Everyone's pretty excited. I figured some of the entries that are kind of smaller, we don't have to have everyone there. But once we get to the yeah, purple. I agree. It's totally like I come from a teaching background, and so when you have stuff that's distractible, it's just like good luck. Like it was just like in a kindergarten class. I was qualified for K through 12, which I taught high school, but same type of concept is you have something that's really shiny, exciting, and there goes the class. Like you try and say like, hey, pay attention to this, and you're like, nope, sorry. shiny thing wins always, which is totally cool. So I think these will be good for people to kind of explore on their own, but we can kind of like look at this, and then I'll make sure that everyone, after they've kind of already taken photographs, and it depends on how the party keeps going, we'll make sure that the final entries and the ones that are really robust and crazy, that we check out those as a kind of a group. I'm just telling people on stream, but pretty much for you all too. Like, I'm not too worried if people are like, some are here, some are not. Also with like having 20 people come in. So this is a stopwatch. You can see maybe it doesn't work so well anymore, or the pieces are having issues, but still, basically, this would be considered like under the gadget category. And we're going to find a lot of entries aren't as intense as you would think, not because there's anything wrong with them, but because Neos wasn't what Neos is today. And the amount of users, like just right now, this is like, this would be a good crowd. True. Or have something that's like a crowd control, like, or like a kind of like an alt space style thing where you can mute crowds. I saw something really neat in a entry. This is probable saying on stream about like some kind of interesting entry for like crowd discussion. There was an interesting thing in the Under Presents where someone had a user interface that would give people like hats and costumes and props. It would be interesting to have like things that would, you know, have people interact in certain ways based on like crowd environment stuff like alt space. But yeah, so this is a stopwatch. I mean, that's not too much to say on it other than that's what it is, and you can see. So I'm going to close this one out probably. but feel free to visit it more.
Trash the world.
No, that's called leaving the world.
Oh, okay, for me it looked like you went over there, pressed the button, and then everything just was
And so,
gone.
well,
Stop, and then just stop.
and is the world orb here still? There it is.
How do you like my picture?
So I'm going to open up another world.
What is so weird, you destroy entire.
You're all welcome to come explore more. Yeah,
Dark.
Lizard Tail, I do love his alternating sprite.
Help.
Where's Red Dragon?
I should put it on at the end. You know, concentration is important.
No?
But Red Dragon, someone on stream was like saying they love your avatar.
There you go. Like this?
Yeah, I guess I should stay in a broadcast voice. Is that too much in everyone's head? I mean, your head.
No, it's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Compared to the other voices.
David, did you see mine? I finally
Power of Christ compels you.
And let's see what else we got. Let's go to one that's kind of interesting. This one's a little bit different of an NCC. It's more of like a tribute. And this is by SHFR, who's done a lot of really amazing things in the education realm. And so right now I'm going to kind of like build up. We'll see different entries, and then we'll kind of go into the final ones. I'll start it first. Welcome, yours.
Hey, good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Like these are entries from the.
Ooh.
Ah, there we are.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, totally. World cleanup on aisle 9 or aisle 3.
Yeah, stop your follies. You have too many.
Oh,
And what's super cool about what? Oh, wait a little bit
If
more.
you're stuck going to no clip mode, they're yours.
Yep.
And everyone might want to get into flatties too. We're doing pretty well in performance in here, though.
I'll try to jump in this one. There you go.
So if you read what SHFR says, or Hamish, it's pretty neat that he just talks about like this is kind of a way to thank the community of being so helpful, which is an interesting way to approach the entry. That this is more of like a homage or like a tribute to everyone that's awesome in Neos. And what's super cool is Neos is still like this a year later, which is pretty great.
Ooh.
But that also describes that maybe what you're creating doesn't necessarily have to be a world that is for like entertainment purposes. It could be something that's educational.
Education is boring.
But you could make it fun. What about making it something interesting?
Yeah, but both for entertainment and education.
Absolutely. What about something that teaches like musical knowledge through like some kind of experimentation and creating like that you can visualize it? So like using synesthesia, that's pretty awesome.
Don't just do me like that. Now I'm kind of
Well, I just wanted to kind of show like how at an angle, whatever may be personally enjoyable, you know. Especially like the arts are a really easy way to use education through like visual and like tactile means.
Actually, my students will begin tomorrow, which is a class of 9 bachelor art students, and they will come to NEOS hopefully within 2 weeks. Maybe they want to join the whole competition as well. But I really hope they're going to build a lot of interesting worlds for you to explore and play with.
Definitely, and not to mention having students that are already in like a game design realm with a theater emphasis.
Yes.
Might be really interesting with all you all that have different skills inside here, wanting some kind of different angle or different viewpoint on what to build. And there's also friends of yours that he's helped bring in that are from the XR theater groups that you could really have some very, very fascinating experiences that haven't been done in Neos yet, that are done in a couple places elsewhere, but not much at all ever. So you might even want to, I'll be reaching out to the XR crowd and talking with them too soon.
Great.
And that's kind of part of the promotional list now, is to go through different groups that are specialized and say, hey, you might want to be part of the competition, or at least work with some others. So yeah, this is just another one of the NCC entries. And think about it. The amount of entries we're going to be looking through are about, I don't know, I need to look on the list. Let's see, what's the world amount?
Is this world available through the world browser, or
yes.
are they like
available? All of them are using the same type of idea. Like basically, I lifted this idea from the NCC, which was a fantastic one, which was just to tag it with This one's not case sensitive, or they are case sensitive, so capital NCC.
Nice.
And I'll leave this world. Close down this world.
Thing is, we can't pull this out because this is like only you can grab it.
Exactly. Yeah, it's specific to the person.
You can use hex code as well.
Interesting. So yeah.
Hey, Galfix.
I'm lagging so hard.
Sorry, I was.
I'm sorry. I cannot see what's.
And I'll keep putting the different entries. We'll move them over here.
The other way.
After that, and then everyone that I've already went through. So if you do you want to check them out?
Good.
And if you're feeling like checking out your own leisure, feel free to type in NCC in capitals, all caps, and you'll be able to search these through the world browser.
Oh, it's beans.
Yeah, I was having a.
Okay. I'm going to put this one in.
We need to start the thesis writing.
This might be a little bit laggy. I just want to give a fair warning that this one could be laggy. It's a bit of a heavy world.
It's it's a bit hard to hear your voice. We're a bit too close to it.
It's.
You want me to host manager?
How's your interwebs? And
it's pretty good.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I like that avatar.
I'm good. Actually, I would love to talk to you a bit later on because I will have like 8 students from my art school coming in within a week or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one, the design on it's beautiful.
You start in the ground.
Yeah, I'm in no clip, thankfully. But yeah.
I've never seen this world. What the fuck?
I know, there's all kinds of cool... Like, this is why we're doing this, to show, like, hey, this is part of a historic moment. It was basically back in... all submitted in May of 2019. Uh-oh, here it comes. Crunch! Okay.
Oh.
Okay. But yeah, fantastic 80s...
this world has some crunch.
Yeah, it does. That's the problem.
Oh, my frame rate.
Okay, we might have to close this one down. This one's super crunched.
Going on?
I can't remember what it is, but it's pretty heavy. Don't go upstairs yet. I think if you go upstairs, it kills you.
Is this public?
Yeah, this is public. This is NCC.
Oh damn! Okay. Oh god, I don't think I've ever gotten much.
And who made this world? Actually, I can't remember who made this world. Actually, let's see.
Look down, it's a lot better, but I'm not looking at anything of the world, so it's.
It's got a, like,
this was made by Late Packet.
Vice feel to it.
Yeah, definitely. Has like a 80s wave.
Hotline.
Totally. A warning, everyone, this world is very, very heavy.
No, once it's unloaded now, it's not an issue.
Just want to warn people that are coming into this world, it can be heavy and can be laggy for you all. So you might want to visit on your own.
Could be.
Why do I get your missing CSS textures?
Yeah.
I wanted.
So, pretty nuts.
I think I know why it was chunking me. I don't think this ever got texture compressed.
No, I mean, that could be it. But I think there's some other things at play. I can't remember anymore, but if you go upstairs, there's something that really does it.
Let's find out. No?
Oh, well, that changed.
A little framey.
It used to be.
Yeah, I think it's literally just the texture assets.
But pretty interesting. Like, it has a nice stylistic feel. That's for sure.
This is based on that one low file I started.
And I'm like, I don't even know how they looked at this with like lower res headsets at the time.
Oh, I'm in a super low res headset.
No, I meant at the time like there was no index or anything like this, but you can come out here and just pick.
Yeah, this one's super intense. It didn't look like this before, so things have changed slightly. But that's okay.
I gotta leave.
Yeah.
I like it though.
Also, might want to give an epilepsy warning. It doesn't flash, but it's really everything's pretty bright in there.
Where is it?
So my timetable is pretty messed up, but in general,
in my corneas.
Oh no.
Yeah, thankfully, Turk put an E. So you were in spirit.
An E?
Yeah. Vegas was just commenting on
she saw
yeah, that pic of me going E.
Looks like extreme screen door.
Yes. So yeah, that's what this world is.
Some anti-aliasing or filtering or whatever.
Totally. But I mean, it's good to see like it's kind of like a historical piece. You come through and you're like, okay, well, if I were to make this, I would be doing this and this and this.
Well, you even got Suzanne up there.
Well, I'm going to probably jump back out of this one and go to the next, but I thought you all might want to check it out.
No problem. Do you want me to give it? All right.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you, Turk.
Good job at the end, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
This is at least gratifying.
Nice.
By the way, do you have that second photo? Because like,
I'm just
this
busy
one was
There-
nice, but I want the other one.
No, all the
because-
photos are under the Creator Jam public under
Okay.
MMC 2020.
That face is actually.
I wanted to
I
make
guess
sure.
you have
quite exploratory.
Exactly.
See the other one.
I don't know if you PhD. Just,
Okay, let's.
Oh, that's cool.
And I have 4 more
Yeah,
years, so
Dova,
I just
your
want to
mic's
widen
pretty
out
rough. You might want
quite
to.
some time still, so
You might want to
that's
reset
really good.
Neos or change it out.
But
Oh,
can I
that
send
stinks.
messages
That
maybe
stinks.
through Discord? What would be the best way to sort
Actually,
of
wait.
to find you? Because I'm
Let's-
in the
Hey, Curious, nice to see you.
often in the
Hey.
evenings, but
Nova,
I tend
try a
to
different
not
USB.
find you for some reason. So
You might be just testing your bandwidth.
Yeah, I don't know. Like on and off, it's kind of random, I guess.
Let's do this one. You guys are gonna hate me for it, but that's
I mean,
okay.
Discord should be the best. Yeah, like I also use Telegram, but I don't know if you use that. But
I can
Discord should
host
work
this,
pretty
or
well.
it's very, very light world.
great.
When we're talking about cube
That's
worlds, this is
fantastic.
kind of related.
I might want to
Um,
hop into some of
You want me
those
hosting
worlds
again?
that
I don't mind
Metaverse
using
is
my
showing,
notes.
so
You can
you
host.
wanna
Sure,
join?
it's just.
Yeah, if what are they looking at this one now?
Yep, this
I
one's
hope
really kind of like when they were joking on stream or about a cube world. This is kind of close to
Was
that.
born.
So
This
yeah,
is where the Roomba
this is
was
where
born.
Roomba
Oh,
came
no.
from.
Oh
Yep.
no.
Yep.
Roomba with a knife.
Yeah. So yeah, this is pretty much a
Bad by
joke
this.
world. But it is an entry. Please don't do too many of these, everyone.
No, I've actually been stabbed by this.
Yeah. But I mean, the Roomba did come to play to be something that was used and.
Oh my God!
And that was by Saiko Yama.
Yes.
Who were the winners, Medra? Actually, I'm because I know Probable won a prize and some other people. but-
Winners were Probable Prime, Vomit Man, and then a person named Skimmy. Skimmy was the winner. And let's see how we're doing. And we'll probably check those out. We could check those out first. I was going to check out the other stuff first and then kind of build up to it. but
Oh,
we
I'm
can-
sorry. I don't want to mess with your program. I'm just
Oh,
curious.
no worries. I don't want to wear everyone out too by going through like, let's see, how many
Field
votes?
trip.
We got
Field
split
trip,
into two
field
different
trip.
sessions, and there's like 9 people in another one of those.
Yeah, you might want to close down the wire, Turk, and then that way people bump into the other ones.
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep running into my avatar, full body avatar. I'll just.
And if you want to go through my entry, like, but it's not just mine, Leon and I's entry, Wake Up, you'll have to do that individually. That or I'll have to change
Okay.
it temporarily, because it's really a one-person experience. Let's see.
My keyboard guy.
Died.
What does this one do? Doesn't seem to drive. Or...
Let's see. Let's go
It's
into
just
one of the
deadly when
winners.
you're not paying attention.
Exactly, and then it stabs you in the gut and you just die.
Oh,
And two different
yeah, totally.
Sneaks
Yeah,
on you.
they always get you. Oh wait, I should get out of this world and go back to the main. So yeah, let's bounce back out of this one.
Where is it?
Yeah.
You know,
Everyone went to a different
to
world.
turn
Ah,
it.
Okay, he's about to spawn on
Oh,
another
thank
world.
you, Probable. So it was Coffee and Polylogics.
The whole
A I apologize. The second place went to Polylogics. Third place was
I see.
Building. Second place was Polylogics, and first place was Skimmy.
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, those are the.
I'll be back.
Right,
I'm
so,
restarting the whole
yes,
computer.
Manticore,
Yeah, is that driving you all nuts? That join sound?
Giant
I can turn that
lions
off right
working
now. I don't
together
need it for this type of
Okay,
event. Let's delete it. Gone. Fixed.
Second place
There we
was
are.
Polylogics for which thing?
You with my ghost lens.
So let's
We can also
go
just regular, like,
to
lions and bears and snakes.
let's go to the first blueprint.
Where is the green
We're going to the third place winner, and then we'll jump into some. Yep.
Yeah, we
I cannot wait to see how it's changed.
So you want to host this one?
Okay,
Your
hold
turn.
on. I'm having a lot of issues right now. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
And then you can add.
Hello, hello.
Anyway.
you need to make a different sound now.
So what is this place?
So everyone, we're going to the blueprint. Now we're checking out NCC entries to kind of get a feel for what was done at a previous contest.
Nice.
In Twitch, we were talking about. There's
I
this
said
joke
third.
about,
Man,
how
I'm making all kinds of
people are
mistakes.
gonna
I
be adding each
apologize,
other's
Probable,
servers
and
to
everyone on
be
stream.
Third.
Third place is Building. Let me just jump in. Third place was Building. Second place is Blueprint. And oh, I must have went to the wrong one.
Just wanted to see what he's working on.
Yours.
There we are.
We're going through all the old entries.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Will you be entering into the contest, Sid?
Nope. Oh
Fair
well, somebody messaged me to enter with that. That's neutral. I'd rather stay neutral.
Hey, totally cool. I was just curious.
I'm gonna take your advice and put myself on that spreadsheet.
I'm not really into content, so.
Where is
Hey,
everybody?
no
We're
worries.
now in a polylogic world.
Yeah, I've been trying to jump into it. No worries. No force.
I'm going to enter incognito.
Yeah.
Still loading for me. Hey Dante, nice to see
Is
you.
it-
I'm still loading.
Thanks.
Are
I'm
you
gonna
still
take your
getting in on
advice,
there?
put myself on that spreadsheet just in case anybody wants some help.
Oh heck yeah! I think that there's a lot of people. I think that there's so many great coders here. Oh.
You?
Oh, sorry about that, Dante.
Basically,
I'm jumping in
build
there.
up until the.
Thanks for the clarification. Oh, let me turn off sound.
We ended up with like 4 sections of this map.
That's what happens if everybody spams the orb at the same time.
Yeah. So yeah, what I was saying, Dante, there's going to be a lot of people that'll come in that have no skill in terms of coding wise, and I think that there'll be a nice synergy between groups of people that might have ideas or feel frustrated, and then they'll all like say, "Oh,
Yeah.
I have ideas." And hopefully new friendships
I'm
are
gonna
formed.
make sure to say that I'm happy to work on anybody's ideas, no matter what they are.
Heck yeah!
I just need an excuse to make some code.
Heck yeah! Yes. Wonderful. I'll be also reaching out to modeler communities, and there it is. It is old Logics.
Miyu, I hope your internet can take this because you somehow ended up as host.
Oh no.
I'm doing just fine.
Okay.
Good.
That's okay.
All right, there we
So
are.
this is the Logics. You can go to the unpacked one. We probably shouldn't do that together. We'll just look at it for what it is.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah,
Okay.
this was a nice thing. Like nothing like this had been made, and so people were pretty excited to see something that you could have a nice, comfortable layout. And now there's been a lot of optimizations, other versions, spin-offs that people have made. It's pretty cool to see that it doesn't always have to be worlds or something that's what people consider fun, that it could be something very useful and have quite a bit of utility. Oh, hey, Vegas.
Welcome to the party.
So yeah, It's funny because some of these there's not much to say other than like, look at this entry, pretty cool. Yeah,
Here it is.
and it was made by Polylogics.
Alright.
And
That's
yeah,
How long did
exactly.
they have
Thank
the
you.
FCC
Dante.
anyway?
What's that?
A month as well?
They did have a month. It was the month of April of 2019.
Okay.
And there was only a first, second, and third place winner and honorable mentions. Oh, Justly, I haven't seen you in a while. It's nice to see you.
Yeah, it's 5 a.m.
Oh, he's back.
Whew. Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Good morning.
Eventually, we'll have international stuff that's good timing, but it's still late somewhere around the world, which is no good. Until we all live in this
4 hours
metaverse.
until I've been up for 24 hours.
Oh, oh my goodness.
That's why you look this way.
Yeah. I'll be joining you in
So
5 hours.
Jump out of here, and let's go back, and we'll go to another world.
I need to actually go into walk. There.
Oh, there we go.
I guess I'm
We back.
And
That was
And don't delete any of the worlds, we'll just move them over here. And next up. There's so many. We have about let's count it out. It's about 25 entries, or about 20-ish entries. Let's kind of veer from that and go to an honorable mention, which was Sabby. Sabby's World. Sabby is an XR artist that's decently known. She does VR performances and things. And so she made a Luau type of world, which is a good type of thing for this time of year. So who wants to host? Who's host?
1 sec. He's picking a new one right now.
Yep.
Someone knows to join.
Let's do it.
So there's you coming in here. Let's see his
You
chart.
should be good enough.
Okay.
Alright, I host it so it should be set up.
Good.
Yeah.
Unless, no, I think people are joining somebody else's.
Oh no.
Oh, we're joining mine.
I just joined.
I'm just
More than
watching
one
the
entry
number.
is allowed. Yep.
In the right session? Yeah, it looks like it.
Why am I saying?
Oh, you are sideways. Oh, what?
I kind of like it. I like when it loads in weird. Like you see all the. I love it. Love that kind of stuff.
Oh, a volcano.
It's a big world.
So this is just a little social world. You know, you have a little beverage, hang out, grab a little. I think there's lays. Nope, there's just skirts. There's my skirt. Oh wait, that one. Oh, I don't have a body for that. Okay.
Wait, is this new?
Yeah. Hold on.
Nuka.
Hold on.
But yeah, you can explore. They have it to where you can explore into the volcano. And if you're like me, you got to see if you can jump into the volcano. So I'm gonna walk up to it. So why not?
There's so many pineapples. But...
How is this supposed to work? Yeah, I think if you actually have a body, it'll stick to it, but I don't have a body.
Crashing with my pineapples.
You can die happy now.
All right, I'm gonna cheat and fly up. You can submit solo and a team. Absolutely, you can have multiple entries. You can be in multiple teams. You could submit solo. You can submit as a team. You can submit as multiple teams. Oh, getting the smooth transform bug. There we are. And so as we fly up into the volcano, which there is a pathway to walk into it all. And if you go all the way up to the volcano, you can jump and die. Jump in and die. Sacrifice to the... Woo! And this is the end.
Well, there's actually underneath the map.
Oh, what? Well, you used to die. Well, I guess no longer.
Just
Well,
fly outside and look up.
maybe the collider doesn't work anymore or something. Well, I guess you don't die anymore. So, or is this the afterlife? Hey guys, how are you all doing? Well, I guess you can't. I guess you can't die in the volcano anymore. That's okay. No problem, acronym. And if you have other questions, feel free to ask. Happy to answer. And there's rules that are on the MMC 2020 channel under the Neos Discord, and you're welcome to Medra, and you can DM me personally if you have very detailed questions on other things too. Hello.
Okay.
So yeah.
So, I can only look in one direction. If I look back there, I die.
Oh, that's bad. Well, this was an honorable mention world, so you can see it. Would be under like the world category. I'm going to jump back from this and kind of get the other worlds prepared, and I'll see you in a minute.
What is this? You know, when it was at my doorstep. Cool or chilly air conditioned.
Fair enough. No, I like good questions. We've had quite a few nice ones so far. Oh, this one will be a good difference.
Medra's not in shout tree. Let's see.
Yeah, it's a little bit quieter now, so we can probably go to shout mode instead of like.
Here real quick.
Here, I'll turn it down a little bit for you all.
So you weren't here, and I had to do this.
This is
to get you here.
I don't think I've ever been in a world with 26 users.
All right, everyone. Let's go to
It blends in really well.
Robo Dragon NCC, and just so you know, everyone will be spectator for this. So this is a example of a lockdown world. I'll host it. It's really small, and everyone will be spectator, so it's not going to do much.
I keep trying to host it, but
oh what?
Oh, okay.
Oh what?
Oh.
Uh-oh, perms aren't working in here. Ah, interesting. That's interesting. Really?
ooh,
Oh, okay. Perms are working. For a second there, I thought.
we actually had
That was
this
a
back
really
then.
good
Wow.
animation.
Yeah.
I like it.
So that's cool that they made this.
Nice.
It's a nice presentation. Pretty cool to talk about like what you've modeled and rigged and be able to show that off in Neos. So it doesn't necessarily need to be something that you think of in terms of like gadgets, tools. This would be an example of the plus part or the other, which is really neat. It's a nice animation too, actually.
Does it have other states? It looks like it just says walking. Like you can change
Just
it.
walking.
It looks like it's supposed to have more, or maybe they just didn't finish them.
Wait, it's just like the title of this exhibit.
Walking.
Walking.
But maybe that would be something that you
When
do that you have it.
you're walking.
Maybe it's based on certain type of tracking motion that you look in a mirror and as you're moving that the thing runs. Or
I like how natural they got the spines pre-dynamic bones.
that's true. That's right. Pre-dynamic bones, which is nuts.
Tail as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, animation.
I know. Look forward to it. Animation system, someone? That'd be some difficult stuff.
Right.
Yes, but
Oh yeah, Maury. So
Definitely.
after you save that one, make sure you hit the heart icon. So when you're swapping the worlds, it's a bit easier.
It's as detailed as
So, yeah.
literally puts pressure on the feet, the toes spread apart.
yeah. So I hope to see like all kinds of cool stuff like this. Maybe someone that's really a great dancer shows off their work. I would love to see that. Just stuff that we don't expect or haven't seen before yet.
Right? Oh, of course, Vegas tries the ride. It's not a never-ending story.
Or some kind of rideable monster throughout a world. That'll be fun.
Right?
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to close this one out.
Back we go.
Yep. Shoop.
And the room dwindles bit by bit.
We still have.
Losing
Let's
some
see.
each time.
That's
Oh, there's
okay.
two
Let's do this to see how many users actually are here right now.
things.
That's still 19 is not. It's a pretty hefty number. Let's go to Probable Prime's Gravity Playground. That'll be a fun
Oh,
one.
I know that one.
That one's a fun
Oh,
one.
Here's a
competition
tip.
as well.
Yeah.
Tip for everybody: just wait
Oh,
to click
okay.
the orb like a second or two after the first person.
Wait till it turns blue.
Click it at the same time.
That's one of the worlds I visited the most at
Do
the
you,
beginning.
do you want me trying to host again, or?
Yeah, you
just
can
wanna
host
do
the Gravity Playground on that one if you don't mind.
Yeah. Because I got no internet being used right now.
Thank you.
So.
Let me get it out. Okay, get here. There. Get a world orb. There we go. There you go. Where's the other warp? Oh, you already moved it?
I put it over there.
Oh, you're awesome. Thank you.
Here we go.
And so usually I wait till Turk changes color or the orb changes color. And then
This is where I stole my idea for the O'Neill cylinder from.
Oh no.
Oh, really?
Being pushed.
And this one,
I basically just took his math and then inverted it.
oh, neat.
Holy.
I'm sorry. Someone help me.
Oh no, yeah, just get yourself back into
I thought the
actually.
Okay, I'm
There's
gonna
Galaxy
try to
and
go for one of these.
So by the way, this might make you sick. They're really fun.
What is going on?
But, so jump.
enormous in here.
Oh.
Oh god.
Must.
Oh no, I want to just be I just want to be let go of me.
Yo.
Must jump to the world. Ooh.
Tommy, come to my planet.
I'm gonna fly and then fall to one.
Oh no, someone's moving it. Someone's moving it.
Oh. Someone. There we are.
No, this is an acid. There we go.
But we should probably show how it works. I know. Wait till it's blue.
You're orbiting so slowly.
That's.
Why am I like shaking?
You're gonna get sucked
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Oh no, there you go.
Okay, no.
Oh. I need to jump. But we should probably show how it
See if
works.
you can like transfer it to this other one right here.
Here.
Right.
I need
Oh no.
another orb to jump to. This will get me there. Let's move closer to this. There we are. Maybe I can move. Oh no.
Metra,
Yes.
how does that rocket thing work?
I like how much the old rockets.
How does it make you fly? You mean? Or
God, that's strange.
Oh,
Old
there.
rockets have so much kick. What is this?
You're saying.
Yeah. So it doesn't seem to propel me forward.
You have to be. Are you in walk mode or in galaxy mode?
I'm now in. No, I'm.
There we are.
Now I am.
You have to have the physical
Sorry about
locomotion.
that, stupid. Yeah.
No worries.
Sorry.
I've been there a million times. So this is the rocket pack. It has instructions on like changing the color. Probably Prime has nice credits,
Oh no.
and you can see
There's two here for you.
the thanks right here.
Oh god, that's
They're a lot stronger than the other
And-
ones. They feel better.
You just drop an orb inside here, and then you just can launch it right into space. It just duplicates it, and then you can launch yourself. Hit secondary. Oh crap! Someone just made a giant one. Uh-oh. Who did that? Oh! Oh! Oh no! Who made that gigantic? So it's pretty crazy. Very fun. Nice little Mario Galaxy-ish type of mechanic that hasn't really been explored tons. So that's what's so cool. Like there's a lot of hidden gems inside NES. I always suggest checking out old worlds. There's lots of stuff that people have made that are pretty awesome. And that's always the case with Probable. I know I'm gushing, but you do a lot of great work with Probable Prime. Wow. It is really fun to see everyone enjoy this. But think about that. That's what other people will be doing when they check out the MMC entries. Is they'll be able to have fun trying out your work, and you might get a lot more exposure than you would have otherwise.
Just give me an idea.
Totally. This is a good one.
Can I get into this little?
But I mean, just with your students on this has a lot of like potential.
It's great to take my students here. Also to get them sick right away.
Totally. Yeah, if you haven't had your VR legs, like come here, and
exactly.
You'll take off your headset in no time.
How experienced you are with VR, indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's great. It's fantastic.
Does this one have?
You ever been to the O'Neill cylinder, Java? You have?
I don't know what you said.
But yeah. I'm gonna probably jump back, but maybe we'll leave this one open for a second if people want to keep playing. I don't know.
Feel free.
Oh, I love it. All the cutouts. This is going to be such a special competition. I'm pretty excited. waiting for some people to get back because I know it's super fun there. I'll get some more world orbs out. I have. Oh, hello, lasagna. Am I tracking?
Not lasagna.
Oh. Oh, I saw you from far away and I thought you were lasagna, Dova. Sorry.
You are lasagna now.
Man.
I would like lasagna.
I know that sounds delicious.
Well, she's right here.
No, the food lasagna.
Oh.
Let's see.
Are you short or are you sitting? I'm sitting, yeah.
I might modify Wake Up to be multiplayer, but it will be weird if I do that temporarily. And who knows how much it'll break. I think I've fixed its bugs. I have an alternate version.
I'm spinning so fast, my frame rate almost like stable.
I might open up the alternative version that I use to show people their multiplayer. Hey, Nami, welcome.
Well, that's
probably
weird. It's
give me
actually
just a second. I'll open up an alternative version that will probably work.
It's spinning so fast. I'm looking straight ahead at all times.
I don't think you're spinning at all. You're
I'm
not spinning to me.
I am definitely spinning. See, your frame rate's the same as mine.
Yeah, I
Whoa.
didn't want you to feel left out.
Wake up.
Is this it?
Let's go into a different one. We'll go to a multi-user modification of this, so that way it doesn't break. And who just hosted it?
Not me.
I didn't.
Oh, whoever just clicked on it did.
Let's go kill their internet.
I think it was you, Dova.
Are you joining
on it first?
I didn't start it earlier.
That's okay.
Oh, and they ended it.
Okay, here, I'll start it. Wait, let me start it. And then
I'll start it.
And then it'll turn blue and you can jump in or when the other person.
When it turns purple.
Oh, that's right.
Are you hosting, Metro?
Take care, Themu. I'm waiting for it to load.
Who's hosting?
I'll start a new session again. I'm
Huh.
hosting.
Okay,
Take care,
here we go.
Themu. It's just loading. It's going to take a minute.
Oh.
There we are. I'm coming inside in here. And now we're in the room.
I see Medra.
Hello. And
Yeah. Here we go.
And this one.
Let go.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch the button. Don't touch the button. Don't touch the button yet. Let's wait till everyone gets in here. Don't touch the button.
Don't touch
Don't touch the shiny button. The shiny tempting button. No, don't touch it yet. Yeah, right. No, don't touch the button yet. Not yet.
I'm just contemplating its existence.
Yeah, we'll wait and see if a couple more people come in, and then we'll touch the button.
Okay.
Just touch the button with your body.
So everyone. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, touch the button. Someone.
Turk, go
Hopefully it
ahead.
works.
You're nearest. Oh, there you go.
That means you'll be the body,
Yeah,
Turk.
Turk did
So
it.
through your eyes.
I have a body.
Yeah, you have a body. You're beautiful.
We're just
Thank
floating
you.
names.
Don't compliment me too much. You're gonna have to take me to dinner.
I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Is this gonna be a horror?
Maybe. This will also mess people up a little bit.
Don't go maybe on.
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh no!
There you go.
Remember, it's a
Yeah,
one-person experience.
Yeah, gotcha.
I can see my eyeball. The fuck?
Yeah, we're all ghost-like
We're all just
characters.
eyeballs.
Oh, what the?
Oh, you moved it. You moved the.
grabbed it.
Who grabbed it?
I did.
Oh no. Yeah, you can touch it. The environment itself is interactive. Leon and I made this. Leon did all the logics. Eventually, I rewrote all the logics just to learn it, and that's how I learned logics.
Was this your NCC?
This is mine and Leon's NCC entry.
Oh damn! I never realized this was your NCC.
I'm just gonna watch Bean
There's
jump out.
a lot of things that are interactive in this environment.
Hey, I got some money.
Alright, kids, let's read the story.
Oh no, there's a floating phone. Ah!
Has anyone tried opening the door?
Wait, what happens if I hit the...
Oh, do it again. There you go.
Nice.
I mean, it very much just looks like one big texture of everything.
I had to texture each one of these since there's no way to do it in a group. So wired up about 300 different connections.
Oh, those floating eyeballs are so nice.
That's right. Oh man, dynamic variables. That would have made my life happy. But yeah, you can turn off lights.
Turn it on and
Hey, look at the TV, guys.
Fuck, I can't.
What if what happens if I go through the mirror?
Not yet. But this experience was meant to. This experience was meant to be something that would be bigger. Starting off here is almost like a hub area. So someday maybe I'll revisit. Anyone's welcome to work on more, or if I have a whole like design layout of what to do.
I'm gonna just turn on the things that make.
But yeah, these are all. Almost all of these assets are by license or CCO, and so. Oh yeah.
Can I leave out of the window?
But you get it from Abercoin.
I wish I had my full body on so I could just like, you know what guys, I'm gonna go to bed, bye.
But yeah, that's most of the stuff that you can do in here is interact with lights, a creepy blood area. Which if you turn off all the lights in there, you get this really nice, weird occlusion type of look, which is pretty cool.
Kind of
I'm blind!
like brown.
Oh no. Now we got it. Yeah.
That's nice. Is this like the most people you have in here since ever?
Probably.
I would say yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think
Can I do something with the coin?
Like, you're showing like me and like a couple others, Medra?
Yeah. So, but you get the idea.
Hmm.
Physics will be nice with this one.
Yes, you can take the clock and throw it out the window and watch time fly.
Oh
my god.
I had to. Look how I'm dressed.
Which that avatar needs some love too. All right, I'm gonna jump back out of this.
That's actually probably more. Oh, Vegas had the right idea.
Where did my coin go?
Yep.
There's a 10 user limit.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Crap, I forgot. I could have made that more. I'm sorry. Let me go in there and make it larger so that way next time people can do that. I'll be back in just a hot minute. Should load in a minute.
one back.
one Mississippi, two Mississippi, four Mississippi, five Mississippi.
I know, right? And max limit. We'll go to close, save, and save changes. There we are. Yeah, this was a special circumstance. I had that multiplayer. Sorry about that.
Can I touch your sensors?
Nice. Okay, let's. Oh, this will be a fun change. So we're gonna go to Anomalous's entry.
Run, but you can't hide.
I think you're gonna enjoy this. Do you want to host Turk? Wait, don't click on it. Don't click on it yet, everyone.
As long as people wait patiently.
I'm just holding it.
Yeah.
It won't change. You'll have to reselect it.
Okay,
I'm not clicking
now you
anything
can
because
select
I'm
it.
scared
now,
I'll
join
not-
session.
Oh god, that is I think maybe the biggest load event in
This one was
history.
quick.
I know, right? Pretty beautiful. And of course it's anomalous. It's really more efficient. So floor arrow control. Okay.
Oh, is this just a bunch of like?
Oh no. So
movies?
see, the rest of the videos were recorded while I was working on figuring out things and mistakes and dead ends. So
Some of them are some of them are loaded.
you can see some different things talked about, like what was made. And this is kind of just talking about the build process, which is neat to see. So, and that's the thing that's really cool. This was that
Working on the next part of the
before.
screensaver effect. You can probably see up in the background. 3 dimensions in Neo.
This is before the Twitch stream, the streaming camera was around too. So
Nice. It's also a great way to explain what you've done, like as part of the space. So when you're alone in your hopping worlds, you still have this sensation of really trying to understand what you're seeing, which is nice.
yeah,
And as we saw before, the lines are just wondering what it looks
I
like.
thought these were gonna be like short movies, but like that like an hour long.
That's okay, but this is like for someone that would want to know how it works, which is a big part of like learning this stuff, which is super cool to have like these explanations on what the thought process was. Like, it can be really inspirational for people.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's an hour.
Oh no, I didn't take it that way. But this is basically a screensaver from Windows, which is pretty funny.
15 minutes an hour, basically the same thing.
If I grab this, will it like move the entire thing?
Good question. Let's find out.
Several parts that we need
The days where everybody to lock down their worlds.
I like that though. Then you get to really look at the insides and see how it works. That's a big part of like creator jams, and definitely a consideration when people have it not locked down, so you can say, "Ooh, yeah." Not like us, how sausage is made. Unfortunately, more positive than that. Well, unless you really like that, and then it's just like that. But cool.
I'm already getting ideas for what I want to do. This is great.
Wonderful. Is this helping out everyone to kind of get a feel for like what was previously done?
I guess we need to make a move.
Idea was already set when I was talking about it.
Nice. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna close this world down. We'll jump out. Boop. That was a cool one. Let's move that over to the over there. And grab on another world. So yeah, as you can see, it's a lot of worlds to explore.
Nice. What were you saying, Gunner?
This will be an interesting difference.
That's funny since it's like older. It's written on like an update, so it's like queuing. I think.
Oh yeah, I still have images to put in here. We just want to make this.
It can be stuff for commercial purposes. You could be doing something that would be also a commercial project and post that.
Oh my god.
And
so I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
This world with all the avatars, pictures, is that going to be saved, or is it just
Yep, saved and published. I want to make sure that this will be known that this is like was using the Neos hub. This is like a historic moment, and we'll keep that there for everyone to know that you all came here, visited for the event. Yeah. Nice. So that's short answer. Yes.
when is that?
Oh, when will I publish it? Today.
Yeah, like later today, I think.
Yep.
Okay.
After once this world closes, I'll just wrap it up almost like a present, publish it, and be awesome. And I also have a name list over here, so just in case someone doesn't publish it, we have everyone that visited is listed right here, a log list. I do this in the creator jams, and this is a way for me to make credits. Sometimes there's users that visit and make something, and when I see their name, I'm like, I can remember visually, or I can ask them specifically, like, hey, did you do this or that? So yeah, it's pretty cool. I think by the looks of this, already we had 50 people come in.
Yeah, nice. Next year, when we do the next one, to look back and
I
see.
I know. Like we had this many people last time. The world would have been like staggering. I remember last NCC, or the NCC was nice, but Neos couldn't handle the kind of load.
No, you could get like 7 people in the world max, and then it would
That's
be
right.
unusable.
Yep.
I imagine with the new physics, like it will be a little bit more. Avatars will be more IK and stuff.
Do you mind hosting, Turk? It's super simple though.
Sure.
This is one was made by Circuitry. Circuitry does some nice business stuff in here, as well as some great mandalas. If you've never seen his mandalas, I can strongly recommend you check them out.
Oh yeah, right.
Oops, I just started a new session like a fool. I'll be coming back. Yeah, I know. I clicked right on the wrong button. Of course. They'll be like, why do I have to click the self-destruct button every time? There. There we are. I'll join
sometimes.
in. Okay, I'm joining in. Oh, I don't know if does anyone have a session? I'm not able to join into it. Let's see. Weird. Let's try this. I'll just join and bring back one from Turks.
Why do people keep telling me this?
I wonder why.
It's like I have Mandela's or something.
Where do I put all these
Here we are, if there isn't a session orb already. Okay.
Meme did not go as well as
There
I
we are.
expected after saying it.
So this was visualization for blockchain. Blockchain information. So this is something that's going to be happening more and more in VR, is visualization of data,
On the trackers.
which is pretty cool.
If you want,
To think about seeing data in a more three-dimensional way that helps you understand like trends and other stuff, since we always use two-dimensional graphs and other stuff. So
I'm already scarred.
if you were to...
They don't. Dang it.
I think the server for this is not working.
They don't snap to bones.
And circuitry is great at playing around with interface designs.
Yeah, like UIs.
Yeah, this is cool. Cool look for the design.
Fun fact: circuitry actually made the first shelf. I think, correct?
Ooh, I'm not sure. Probably. There's a good chance. I know that they used to have a really cool avatar that was like all different parts and pieces built of them.
Because I remember searching through some of the old worlds, and his was one of them. I was like, oh my god, he made the first shelf. Holy shit.
I wouldn't be surprised. He's been here in the early days. Very, very early days in EOS.
He's EOS legend.
And not to mention, he knows everybody, like in VR. Like everybody knows circuitry, which is pretty awesome. He's such a good dude. Just really good all-around person, which is to say about a lot of you all, actually. So yeah, that's what this world is. Just kind of to show that it can be business related. Any questions so far? I know I've been going da-da-da-da. Any thoughts?
Cool world.
All right, I'm going to bounce.
I don't think, maybe I deleted it by accident, but I heard of UI folder, but I don't know where it is.
All right, let's
You get the next one.
change it from business to something,
UI
to a different
folder,
type of
or
feel.
Just hold on.
We're going to go to, I can't remember what Project D is actually anymore. We'll click on a Vomit Man entry, which was Project D. I can't remember actually what that is. Games, music, NCC. Okay. Oh wait, I think I know what this is. Both the murder and this were entries that didn't end up working. So, and I can host it. Just wait till I load in.
Where is it? Oh.
Oh yeah, Beat Saber. That's what it was. It was a type of Beat Saber. And how's everybody doing on stream, by the way? I think I can.
Oh
move out
wow,
of this.
this is tight.
Yeah. Yeah, we're all going to be.
here.
Yeah, we'll all be sitting on. So this was meant to be like a Beat Saber type of game. That's right.
Get swords first.
So I'm not sure if it works. I don't think it does. But it's a Beat Saber. Oh man, so I'm gonna have to give people a warning that it's very bright light if you are not inside there yet.
I can't grab this.
And so there's
Grab the swords.
grab your swords.
Swords.
You can't
Can't
grab
grab
the
them.
Oh, maybe I can only grab them. Okay, I'm the user. Oh crap.
Oh, there you
crap.
go. Well, now you have to perform it, right?
Oh crap. Crap. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm lagging hard. Is everyone else lagging super hard because of this?
yeah, lagging.
Okay, let's stop. Let's stop. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, we get it.
You get the idea.
Oh yeah, we got it. It's a Beat Saber. Let's escape.
Oh,
You managed to not hit anything right now, which
is
is
that
quite...
a Beat Saber thing?
There you go.
Okay, we understand what it is. Okay, good. That was close. We don't want to have me crash out everything. Thankfully, this is on a headless, so we wouldn't crash out this world. And then, so that was Vomit Man's entry. And then Murder also doesn't work, unfortunately. But it looks really cool. And so this was the first attempt at Murder. Do you want to open it up, Turk? Oh, Turk's not here? Okay, I'll grab it.
Not here.
Oh,
I
yeah.
am was missing with my dash.
Oh, no worries. Here, I can do it right now if you want to keep with the dash.
Got you.
Oh, awesome. Talking to him.
There we go.
Neos murder. Neos.
Oh, it's a game. I thought we were actually going to murder someone.
Yeah, it kills you instantly. You get deleted.
Oh wow. What?
Oh yeah.
I can't move.
Give it a sec.
Yeah, we'll have to wait till everyone loads in.
Oh, now the texture's loaded.
There we are.
Murder. That's taking a while to load.
Are we gonna
Yeah,
play a
take
game
a
of
minute.
murder?
It didn't work before. Maybe they fixed it.
Oh, we
Hard
are
telling.
all guns. Okay.
So civilians.
Oh, we don't know who's who.
And so yeah, here's the map. But it has a nice little lobby area to start with.
You can change the skin on the gun. That's so cool.
Oh, they're CS:GO skins.
Oh my god, where do I know that model from?
This model?
Where's that model from?
I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
I want golden.
It looks familiar.
I've seen that before. Fuck.
I'm not sure.
Lobby.
Attempted murder. So yeah, let's ready up and see if it works. I don't think so, but we'll give it a try.
Yeah. Where's the ready button?
Yeah, now if you don't give it a try, then don't complain.
But everyone has to click ready, I think. Oh.
Yeah, Danny.
I'm gonna murder some people.
Click on the button.
Oh, everyone get ready.
Everyone will need to click ready to be able to play. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think it works, but so
York still has to go.
you need to click on.
You click your, or is it ready?
It's over here. The ready button's follow me.
You're the
6
only,
FPS.
you're literally the only girl in the room.
Wait, how did that work? How did you
I
change?
don't know.
Did you change
gonna
into
try
your
it.
body?
You're cheating. Stand up.
Oh, nice. You're just like nuts to that.
Well.
Ooh. Oh, is it loading? Okay. Is everyone ready? Oh, is there another person here? Click on the ready in there.
There is a timer countdown up there. I don't know what that means.
Pinnacle James, click ready.
Maybe like the timeout.
Please don't tell me
for everyone getting ready.
Yeah, Pinnacle James, click on ready.
Pinnacle James still
where
has
are
to
you?
press ready.
Pinnacle.
You need to press the ready.
Yeah, there you
go. Yay.
Okay.
And so,
Again?
does anyone have a weapon? I mean, I know that we would.
No, I don't.
I don't think. Oh, someone has a weapon. Oh crap! Here, someone kill me. Let's see if it works.
So it looks like.
That's like gone.
Yeah, that worked. Okay, cool. I think this might be working. What? That's
didn't
cool.
go down. Anyone who wasn't wearing that avatar didn't get sent in.
Oh, that makes sense though. That makes a lot of sense. That's a good protection in a way.
Oh shit, he got me.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe it works now. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, that's really funny.
It didn't work at the entry time, but that's okay. I'm really glad.
One person with a gun and it kills everyone. Woo! Nice.
There should be another person with a gun. Hopefully, that's the one's the murderer.
Yeah, like
or maybe they have a knife.
Other team, I guess on the other side of the. Oh, we can see them actually.
Wow.
Like the little dots on the.
Have you played the new Murder?
The new Murder has that too. It's great.
That one's good. I love that
Really
game.
well done.
A camera top-down view.
It shows that this can be a good place for game modes, and this would be a great
The
opportunity.
teleporter has its uses.
Oh yeah, they didn't turn off the jump. Oh. So, yeah, I think. Did you see anyone that was the? I guess the murderer is still out there.
No.
Or is there no murderer?
I literally just like popped over there because I'm like, oh shit, I don't have the avatar.
Oh, I really like that disco ball too.
Yeah, and you can find this in the disco ball, not just in this world, because I think this one's locked down. An old Outsider world has this disco ball that does this. So if if you want to grab that sometime and use it, I'm pretty sure they're okay with it, especially if you give credit.
It's nice how he's using this waiting room principle that you're sort of jump back and then you're like waiting for the rest to come back.
I like that a lot. It's always hubs are really nice because it offers a place for people to kind of like lounge and hang out and have a conversation, just like you would in like some kind of big event. Like you would just hang out before you're like going whitewater rafting. Like
exactly. Yeah.
Just right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Why'd he kill me?
And like if I were to, this is just like a fun future thing for creator jams. Is a lot of times when I have to reset, Everyone just kind of jumps wherever. I think it would be funny to have like a waiting room that has like loungers like da 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 da. It's like bossa nova, like a bossa nova, like have all like the mod kind of style, like 60, like middle 60s, late 60s style. You know, people can have like martinis and other stuff.
I could make a soundtrack for that.
Oh, that would be cool. I'd love a bossa nova.
I just want made by Unreal Calendar painted all over the walls.
Sure, that'd be something. It should be in like a stylistic font though, made by Panic.
Yeah, like
it's
like Esquibal. But yeah,
I can look into it. So I've typed in my project.
That wants help can look through for people.
Does everyone want to keep playing this one out, finish it up, or do we want to kind of close down? I'm cool either way.
I'm down. I'm really want to, but I have yet to really understand.
I have no clue what I'm even doing with this gun. I'm just, I don't know. Shooting people. I want to shoot on sight.
That's how you play. Try to kill yourself to see what happens.
Yeah, you have to find the murder and kill. You're really supposed to kill the murderer, not the innocent bystanders, but that still works, I guess.
Does the person that's the murderer know that they're the murderer? I didn't even know that.
Explanation, so it's pretty hard to
disgusting.
Yeah, let's pop out of this and we'll just go back. But so you can see, pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh.
Fellow Avatar person.
Okay.
If there was like
there's one too small.
Oh. Congratulations, you get to live. Wait, reload.
Oh.
So yeah, while I'm jumping back, we'll get the other one out. Let's get out another Rosillo Riker.
They're still there, Metra.
That's okay. I didn't make an all call for going back, so I figured.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I should have a little bit better. That's okay.
I
don't have a. Let me give an all call for everyone. Unless
yeah.
Oh, Turk already closed it. Okay. Oh, okay.
We're back to the.
Oh, wrong one. Oops.
To the event.
So yeah, that one might have won or might have had one in the running if it would have worked at the time. So this is another Rosillo Riker creation, and I can just host it. It's super tiny. So wait a second, I'll load in.
Hey Medra, I have a question.
Yeah.
If we work on something and like we don't quite finish it, or it doesn't work, should we submit it anyway? Just to be like, here's what I did.
Yeah. That's a great question. I think you should. I think that if you work on it, like the code and the other things that you've built on would be really useful and really important just to show like the cool attempts and might be reusable, just like Logic's code is reusable.
That's okay.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
We can fix
his eyes are closed.
And a big part of this is, I know with me and others, like it helps to have like positive pressure to like, ooh, I have this time limit, and those constraints kind of like help build the possibility of creation, you know, and kind of act as a catalyst.
All right, so, some are in a different copy actually right now.
Okay.
I went into a different section.
So yeah, this is Rosillo Rikers. They did the modeling and the animation on this character design.
Yeah, it's really great.
It really resembles their like that avatar they're selling right now in a way.
And hopefully we'll see a lot of avatar creators come in here and they'll be able to show off the kind of things they do, and then have like a business card, like a little tiny thing that you can click on that takes you to their website. And maybe even you could show your rates. There's nothing wrong with like a little bit of promotion in that way if you want even.
Yeah, good point.
All right.
Or just maybe say like in the future, I'd like to work with teams for all kinds of fun stuff. You know, there's a lot of positivity that can come out of this. It doesn't necessarily need to be for any for-profit type of situation, just for building more fun things. So yeah, that's this world.
Okay.
I'm going to leave. There we are. Yoink. Oh, is someone putting these? Without.
Yeah, I've been trying to put them in as line as I can.
Oh, we'll use an axis aligner at worst case scenario. All hail the axis aligner.
Dude, we should just go click and open like 10 sessions.
Let's see. We have a build and an Achi still. And a build a yin. Ooh.
Oh, he submitted both of those?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were like at different times. That's crazy.
Oh no. So, yeah. I'll get both those out, and we'll look at the Nanachi first. And if you're still on stream time, which one would you like me to show off last? Do you have a preference?
Please screen.
Agreed. Acronym. There we are. We have a build and Nachi and a build a yin. So I'll open up the build and Nachi first, and then we'll go to build a yin.
Oh, someone already opened all of them. No, not this one.
Boing. Boing. Yoink. Oh.
And so let's say you want to make your own custom avatar, or customize a specific avatar. This is a
cool. Well done, Nanachi.
So it's pretty cool. You can change.
Nice.
Pretty neat. I'd love to see more things like this. I think Frick has made a bunch of these type of things too, based on the same type of idea. And so you can use...
Why?
You can change colors.
Right there. A butthole checkbox. I'm concerned.
A what checkbox?
We have a checkbox for butthole.
Oh. Well, good to know. I mean, well, if you didn't have that, you might not be able to use the virtual bathroom. That would be bad news.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't do virtual pooping.
Yeah.
What a shame.
VR pooping would be a very big problem if you couldn't do it. You get really sick.
I don't see it.
Intestines would explode.
Oh, that's crazy.
Is it checked off? Oh man. So yeah, we need to turn on the blush.
Come on.
But yeah, Probable Prime does a great job with building out really useful things. And there's a lot of stuff to look inside, like taking apart a Prime world. There's always things you can learn, just like looking at the tutorials. And a fun fact, I won't say anything other than I would strongly suggest if you like puzzles and adventure, to look at all of his worlds a little bit more deeply, because sometimes there's secrets to be found.
Ooh.
And that's all I'll say. That's all I'll say.
We should just take a picture.
It doesn't let me interact with the UI.
So yeah.
This is what happens after I opened all the...
I'll close this one down, and we'll go look at the other one, the Build a Yin, which was the third place winner.
Too many.
That's what my current world browser looks like.
All right, let's go
I
to
didn't
Build
get
a
to see it very
Build
long.
a
I didn't even
Yin.
know what I was looking at.
Yeah, Build a Yin.
That's okay. This one will be similar to it. This is the third place winner.
This had like 10
So
stars.
where is? I haven't clicked on it yet. Hopefully, no one clicked in. Well, is Turk still around?
Oops.
No. Okay. I'll start a session then. Make sure to wait to click till I go through, and you'll see it change color. Then you can jump in.
Join. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna.
Let me. Someone else, I think, hosted it.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'll join their session, assuming they have an internet server that.
It's not loading though. Nothing happens.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Yes.
I opened a lot of worlds, and now my session browser looks like this.
Okay. I'm gonna try.
So I don't know who jumped in.
Oh,
That's right.
shit.
I'll open up another
Stop
world.
gold.
Yeah, with me it's failing.
Yeah, I got the
Oh,
stop gold.
That's okay.
Session has ended.
That's right.
I'm just clicking join again, trying to join.
I'll
of
open up
course.
another world. Okay, so this is a nice clean world orb. Wait for me to click through it first.
Okay.
I'm going to start a session when I disappear, and that turns purple. Then everyone click to join.
And then pew pew.
Yeah. There we are. Ooh! Oh, that's bright. There. There we go. Ah, what a nice little world.
That's right.
And there's the trophy. There's Probable Crimes.
Very bright. Oh, now it's normal.
Building.
We're out in the nature. Nice.
Wow.
Oh, the trophy.
Virtual outside. Yeah.
And then
no need to go outside, Mom.
Has the
I
link
already
to click on the
went outside
name,
virtually.
credits. So this is really well designed, like showing off everything. Probably has a tutorial. I wouldn't be surprised
The
here.
material gun is a tool
Ooh, I
that
got an audio bug.
or
I got the audio bug now.
Oh no.
Yeah, so do I.
And then this one.
And this one
has
there's
material.
texture maps here. Right behind the wall.
Interesting.
Ooh.
So now the collar would look like this, but we'll put it back on the arm scarf. So you can change out material, textures. Once again.
I have no clue what he's saying anymore.
Oh, really? Can anyone hear me?
I got the audio bug. I think is what it is.
Okay. But yeah, this is really fantastic. Fantastically designed, like really clean design.
You missed the butthole. didn't you?
So yeah, this is another avatar creator. And hopefully we'll see some more of these type of things. Maybe.
It's very nice.
I would love to see one that is for like a really basic avatar, like kind of flatties, that you could customize your own thing, and then people could have a really optimized avatar. That would be really nice. That you could just
absolutely.
And now with the new World UI search function, we can have can find them really easily. That's nice.
Yeah, that search functionality will probably be something else. I don't know if you can use that code-wise. That might mean some more type of regex style support for searching. I don't know. I have not. It's just so new. I'm not sure what you can do with it.
No,
yet.
Fruxius, like just mentioned on the Discord, like the score based search function, like the results that match the most words appears first, and then it goes like
yeah. I thought, but I'm talking it more so in terms of like coding wise of being able to use that search functionality for other stuff that's not just world searching. So we'll see. I don't know enough about it, but yeah, that's this world. And it was a third place winner. It's polished. I mean, you can see why. Has a lot of use too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave. As you can see, I think you all are kind of getting worn down too a little bit. So let's get. I think that we have very few entries left, if any. Let's see. Or I mean, how are you all feeling? I'm definitely feeling like I've overeaten a little bit amount of worlds to look through. Yeah, this is the last one. Wow. All right, good timing, I guess. Woo! Or maybe not good timing. I don't know. So who has the best internet here? Because if not, I'm going to click on it. Okay, then don't click on it yet. I will click on it first.
Depending on which continent.
That's true. Okay, that's very true.
Yeah.
So this is the winner.
Yeah, me too.
This is a bit heavy. This one will be a little bit heavy. I don't know how it'll work out with everyone in it. I haven't been in this world in a long time since. So yeah, this is Skimmy's world. Skimmy's world. This person wasn't a major Neos user, but someone that just came in for the competition. They had a background in Second Life world building, so I think that helped build assets, iterate through assets.
Yeah.
And but it's a really nice layout, has a great atmosphere, and I don't know if all of them, but a large chunk of all these assets were built by Skimmy themselves. And so that was, I think, a main reason why they won, is that all this was built
by himself. Wow.
Okay, then everything was made in Blender and Substance Painter. And, okay, and Infinity Photo. And so this has... So then they offer it for private use, but you can't use it commercially.
Whoa.
And you may even... And pretty nice, like you can...
Oh, even Affinity Photo, yeah. Photoshop is really too expensive nowadays.
So yeah, some nice little flowers.
Ben, where are you?
The fireflies.
It's so great that he's actually showing his assets within the world, and also, consistent within the world, which is really, really nice.
And it is super clever to not only have them like as the environment, like you're saying, but to fill up the world in a way that just by using similar assets, like what an easy way to, like for instance, to have this flower basket. It makes sense in like a real world sort of sense, but also in VR it makes sense that you can fill it up and you're like, oh, so this would feel like a more empty space if we didn't have all these different like demonstrations. Really clever, super clever in how they did that.
Yeah, super nice.
Uh-oh, did someone... But yeah, we have no ramp. Comes up here. And inside here we have also a little tiny. I love it.
Yeah, exactly. It's very consistent with. That's so cute.
You have a nice mixture of reality and surreal elements. Well, I guess it would just mainly be surreal, but yeah. But this is the winning world.
Oh, you're holding on to the...
But you can see why this really had a strong... Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot.
Pretty high quality world for back then.
Mm-hmm. I forgot
We're
about that.
talking about so nice the atmosphere
This is
was,
the best
and
worst
then,
idea.
Everyone is climbing on the windmill.
Yeah, this is definitely a thing you always have to do with windmills.
Yeah, that's why I love VR.
There we go.
That's why VR was created for.
Yeah, climbing. But
Yeah,
definitely
climbing windmills.
someday on my bucket list would be to make a map that's all about like childhood and being able to climb trees and have tree houses and things like that. That would be really nice.
Yeah.
Feel free to lift anything I mentioned.
And you have to climb the ladders to get to the treehouse.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And if you were lazy, you can still use the notebook.
I hope that this was helped with some inspiration to see kind of how much more can be done now in Neos compared to what was before.
There's so much things that can be done now. It's just up to the motivation and the creativity of the people.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the tools are here now. We need people to use them and use them good.
True.
And make great things with them.
And folks already work on some optimization because it performs really well with quite a lot of people.
That's true. I think every time.
I think it did.
And it also helps that we're all in flat avatars. That does the trick because we're in. I'm dead. Can you hear me? You can't hear me?
Oh no! Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, just as you're saying, performance. No. Yeah, with flat avatars, it really helps.
Yeah. Sure.
And another fun fact, I ran some performance tests recently, and you can bring high poly models in. I wouldn't suggest it consistently, but there's a lot of factors, but polygon count doesn't always factor in as far as the problems, as far as performance. Like you can, whatever's in your viewport will be what lags you to a degree.
Sure.
So,
yes.
And that can be up to like 4 million polys, which is kind of nuts. I didn't expect. I have a test world I'll probably publish just to show that you can go in and say, wow, this. And now, if colliders obviously are an issue, but you can change that as well.
Course.
But yeah, we'll jump out of this, and that's pretty much wraps up the tour.
Bye, 1 minute.
Well, thank you for exploring around, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you for hosting this, Matt. Again, it's so great that you're doing this for the community. I mean, the kind of dynamic it already creates, it's fantastic. The last few days, everybody's saying, are you joining? Are you doing the competition?
Yes,
so
wonderful.
That's really, thank you for this. That's really nice.
My pleasure. It's a small thanks for such a wonderful community to try and give back to it. And so, to be able to make it so we can kind of have this, I want to make sure it stays maintained, that as Neos grows to be like thousands upon thousands of users, that at least there's a nice nugget of people that really just are kind to each other, helpful, and want to create and learn. And hopefully we can maintain that type of atmosphere in Neos, and if not, have a wing of it that if you come into that area, it's like a nice part of the world. I know that Burning Man supposedly has some of that type of nice community feel, and which is actually going on this week. Could not find any of their experiences.
No, I didn't manage either.
Oh man, they I think they're having
everything
technical
in
troubles.
Space?
No, just
majority of it is. They're doing alt space and
Oh no, there's only one part in alt space.
There was a Burning Man event link, like another VR thing. I think it's called Somnium VR, but for some reason it was empty, totally empty.
There's special experiences that were supposed to come out like Wednesday and other times, and I think they've been having technical difficulties. I think,
of course.
Which is understandable, but we will do a Burning Man themed creator jam to like.
Oh yeah!
I think that'll be fun. We're gonna do that and show the 10 principles for people that don't know about it, and it'll be fun for people to have.
We already have particles, so we can make fire.
Yeah, it's great. It's great because like we have all the things that could be done in a Burning Man because it's a creator space anyway. So it's really fits in very. There's a nice overlap. So you'll have like art tents and other things, and people can make different areas that will be their own section.
Oh, yeah.
And then we'll have like a effigy. I'm not sure, or not. Well, it's not an effigy, but like a giant character. I don't know what we should burn yet. I don't know if we should have a burning toast. I don't know if it should be something else, like some kind of cool. Should it be burning toast? Okay, a wooden toast. Okay, but I'm all for different ideas, like maybe some kind of cool structures.
I like the toast idea. I like it.
Okay, well. Okay, well, then it is. But yeah, feel free. We can just still hang. There's no. I'll be keeping this open until everyone's just like, I'm kind of done, and there's no time limit on the event. How's everyone as far as ideas? How are you feeling with it? Do you have ideas already set, or kind of partially there? If you don't want to share any, I totally understand.
I got my idea down.
Nice. Do you care to share, or is it more top secret for now?
Yeah, I plan on making a kind of a linear experience where you're dropped into a cave. Well, you won't actually be dropped into a cave. You'll like spawn inside of a pod. And you'll open out, and there'll be a cave with glowing lights and stuff like that. You'll be able to interact with the environment and stuff like that. And there's a story to go behind it, but I'm like hold off on the story until I get everything figured out.
Nice.
Cool.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Heck yeah. Are you working in a team or by yourself for this one?
It's the second time
I'm trying to convince Gunnar to help me out with it. I don't know where he went.
Gunnar's nearby. We're hanging out in the world you designed.
Right behind you. Yeah.
To celebrate.
He got your back.
Nice to see you.
If you look in the mirror, you'll see.
You all might want to be in Flatty still due to the performance issues and stuff like that. Oh, Blaze says hello to everyone from stream.
Talking in my ear.
Hi, Blaze.
But yeah.
I have a question totally
Sure.
unrelated to the MMC. Like,
sure.
I saw the stream the other day about editing the dash. So I did the shortcut, but somehow one part of my dash disappeared, like the content. Like the personal content, like the panel with the training metaverse. It just disappeared from my dash.
Oh, the Metaverse Training Center?
Yeah, I was wondering if it was like a folder in Neos Essential when I can find the UI.
That's a good question. Maybe. I'm not sure.
Do you know how to start Neos with the Neos launcher? Like that window that lets you choose all the settings when you start Neos?
Yeah, I have this already on Steam. Like I can launch on the desktop.
Cool. You want to go into that, and then there's a checkbox to reset your dash, and it will reset it back to the stock configuration.
Okay.
Medra, about
Yes.
the competition,
Yeah.
if my students, let's say in 2 weeks, suddenly feel like inclined to actually join, can they still later on join by then making the world, or then, with the right tag and everything? Would that
Absolutely.
still count as part of the competition?
Someone could come an hour in and somehow knock out something crazy. I mean, that would be nuts. I don't foresee someone being able to pull that off, but yeah, you could come in. You could do like a crazy like all-nighter weekend thing and maybe make something pretty crazy.
Great.
Absolutely.
Because they're going to take. I will have the kickoff tomorrow, and they need 2 weeks to get acquainted with Neos. But they might be really inclined to try something for the competition.
Absolutely.
But then they can join actually by just submitting a world.
Yes.
Absolutely. I'd love it. Like, I'd love to see people, and that's why I'm glad it's a month long, because there is some experiences that might only take a week to make, depending on what you're making.
Nice. Okay, I'll tell them. Thanks.
No problem.
Great. And it's back.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yes.
Does anyone else have any questions?
Otherwise.
Oh, is my audio messed up? I know there's other people. Oh yeah. Everyone, I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna have to close down the stream temporarily.
There's too many voices. I find it hard
Let
to
me see. Let's see if. How's everyone on stream? Can you hear me? Okay. If is my voice choppy now, or is it just with others? I have the audio bug. Okay, I think there might be. Yeah, it's an audio bug. I think with others. I'll reset the stream real quick. I'll reset Neos, and I should keep the audio bug to be fine.
If that matters.
Yeah, I'm hearing everyone else though is all choppy, so I'll be back in just a minute.
Because that's organic.
Yeah, sometimes the audio gets choppy with the connection. I think it's due to the compression.
Especially with
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
Because they have.
I'll be back. So everyone on stream, I'll be right back. I need to reset Neos, and then everything should be good.